All right. Good afternoon, everybody. We are live from the beautiful Mrs. Galina Hotel in Greece, in Kamena Vourla. I think that's
Yeah,
how you say
Kamena
it.
Vourla. Yeah.
Kamena Vourla. And we are on the third day of the WBGF World Team Championship. What's been going on? Sorry. Let me introduce my esteemed co-commentator, Carter Matic. I should actually write his name as well, so I'll do that.
Oh, I don't need any kind of attention. My friends all know I'm very shy about what's going on.
Very shy. So tell us about yourself, Carter.
I'm a player from Chicago. I was on the USA team 3 times. Won merit in 2017. I've got backgammon accomplishments. So
You were on this team for like however many years?
3 years. I got 6. I was the last couple of years. Haven't been able to be, but I'm planning on being on it next year. But right now, I'm just super excited because U.S. won a nail biter last night against Japan. It was 2-2.
Difficult team to beat.
DMP, Michi versus Bob Wattel. I mean, 2 ridiculous, like just not only super strong players, but the fact that they're just so dialed into their game. Michi has tens of thousands position cards he's memorized. Like he knows, like so many times, like I understand Mochi's a super grandmaster, but when Michi doesn't like a position, you see Mochi be like, oh, because he is so well respected. And Bobby's been playing for decades. He's written some amazing backgammon books, end game till the end. So it was just great that it got down to these 2 elder statesmen of their country and literally got down to almost the last roll.
Oh my word.
So, yeah.
All right, so let's have a quick look at the players here. We have, obviously you're going to be completely neutral.
I will be completely neutral because one of my best friends, Petko, is playing against an Austrian guy that I'm friendly with, but like Petko's family, so yes.
Yeah. Petko is originally Bulgarian, right?
Correct, and he actually even played for the Bulgarian team, but is a U.S. citizen and has played.
How much you pay for that transfer?
I mean, well, I'm just saying there was a little quid pro quo. Bulgaria got 12 goats and a shepherd's pie. No,
you didn't have to trade in Victor Ashkenazi for it.
No, yeah, it was funny because it's just I think it's the Bulgarian team's very good, but it tends to be a little fractured. Mm-hmm. So we love Petko and we were happy to have him. And sadly, when you can't switch alliances for years, for at least 2 to 3 years. And so when Petko committed, he's committed to the U.S. But I mean, we have players like Roberto could play for Argentina if he wanted. Like we have the possibility of like the teams breaking apart. But right now, it's like we're like the Chicago Bulls dynasty. We're trying to keep the band together for the victory lap.
Oh, but no, this is going to be a good match. I think we had Friedrich Rattinger on one of the recorded tables earlier in the week. So let's. He played well. I can't remember. It's been a long 3 days already. So.
It has been. I mean, and like as grueling as it is for the players, us as commentators, not to toot our own horns, it's like trying to not repeat yourself, trying to keep everything fresh and interesting because it is really fresh and interesting, And on the other side of it is the ladies tournament, and
sure.
As good as the U.S. did getting in third and beating Japan to qualify for this thing, the ladies are in first place. And, unfortunately, we've had some internet streaming issues and we haven't been able to do multiple streams. But it would be amazing if we could get them in, too, because they've been, those matches have been so exciting and so incredible. All right, it looks like they're shaking hands and it's time to go.
So let me just... All right, so we see the traditional very long handshake. Let me see. We have
because it's photo ops.
Yeah, we don't have the player audio yet. Let me just get this going. And let's see if we can get any player audio there. It doesn't seem to be coming through, but it's okay. You have us. He's not a big talker.
He like when he's playing, he's dialed in. Unless we're in Chouette, and then he talks a lot of trash. But my Bulgarian brother, that's fine.
Do some trash talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the white shorts we have Petko representing the USA.
Actually, what you should say in the blue blue and red jersey we have from Team USA. Petko, and then in the white with the splendiferous hat.
Oh, I think that might be a genuine Panama.
Yeah, I'm sure it actually probably is.
Coming to the World Championships,
Yeah.
would you bring an invitation?
Oh no, I would wear my finest kit. So, yeah, and here we are at the quarterfinals, and it's oh my God, it really is exciting in that room.
Okay.
Yeah, Petko is already.
Petko, I think he might be. I did ask them to get them ready. They'll get them ready to go. They might not have received the message.
I have a question. Do you think what dice are they using? Is it possible to use the less shiny dice? Because that wouldn't be the worst thing for us as commentators and you guys at home.
All right, guys, I'll leave you in the very capable hands of Mr. Kostadinov. I will go and make sure that we're ready to go. I sent a message that they can go, but.
All right, I'll come in a little more and let's do a little small talk, people. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? This is going to be a great match. We need the U.S. of course needs to win this match to go further. You have amazing players on. They're still right now. I think Romania is playing. Hold on, let me go to my handy phone and check all the action. We have. Okay, so right now the U.S. is playing Austria, France is playing England, Romania is playing Sweden, and I'm not sure who's playing Denmark. I don't know. All right, right now we have our esteemed commentator. Oh, they have already started. So let's get back to the action. Sorry. We are well underway. Petko's escaped at one checker and blocked, but double fours helped Friedrich. Friedrich or Frederick or how? Friedrich. Okay.
Come on, you're German. You should know this.
I know, but so many times. Is it High German? Is it you know?
I think it would be Hauptdeutsch. Seeing it's from Austria, so a big Gruß Gott to all of our Austrian fans out there.
Yeah.
So what have I missed?
A double four. So Petko's escaped his checkers, but Friedrich has a priming structure ready. I mean, has a board ready for a hit.
Yeah, he's got some threats.
Yeah, and he also, I don't think he's in bad race shape at all. So a good double from him, and then Petko's got problems.
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, this is a fairly sounding holding game position. All you want to do is get home, win the race.
Right, but right here you need to itsy bitsy spider it. Right, you need to build a little ladder to get yourself.
Well, anytime you can block his big doubles to run out and win the race, then you're very happy to do it.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Friedrich's giving up his midpoint. I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's really not going to be where he's looking to jump. He's looking for a double four, some kind of escape that way.
Yeah.
You know, and Petko needs to build that board behind him, weirdly, instead of in front of him, so it's less attractive.
Yeah, we got to find out when Friedrich's going to run, because at the moment he's got a better board. I can't tell the race. It seems actually closer than you might think at first glance. But Petko's building, so there's way too many threats to run off now, I think. Just you got plenty of time to bring people in. No.
Yeah, exactly.
He attempts the illegal move.
Play the six, right?
Hey.
Okay, I realize also we aren't calling out, so this is a 4-2. So I understand, just like us here, sometimes you don't see the dice. And so right now, 4-2 for Petko. And this is a question, right? So you're going to give an ace shot probably, or you could crack that point, but then you give him double fives, or make the two.
I think this is a nice one, because it at least gives you a couple of good sixes to play afterwards. 6-1, okay. Keeps building.
Right, yeah, it's a scary little structure over there.
Double five.
However,
this is what he was looking for.
Yes, clearing. Okay, so what is this? 50 versus how many does he outside? Basically 15. Okay, so you got about a 20 pip race lead here. So yeah, so we may see the cube pretty well.
Maybe not.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I had something in my throat.
This is very much an anti-cube roll.
Yeah, in fact, it's probably a reciprocal cube roll if Petco doesn't roll well. Okay.
So he's got five outside against 4, both very similar boards. So
Right,
it's got to
that's
be like maybe
19.
between like 5-8 pips difference here.
Yeah, it's 15.
15?
It's like 15. Look, so he's got the difference of here, right? So, okay, no, I take it back. No. I mistook. I misspoke because I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, so,
he's got like,
it's probably about 6 to 8.
He's got
right?
31 pips outside compared with 42?
29 outside.
29?
Yeah, 15.
3 times 8 and plus 7?
Yeah,
31.
right. 30. He has outside.
Oh, all right. Sorry, yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
We've been at this all.
Wait,
my maths are
this
not
is
good.
this is 32 plus 10.
Yeah,
so
42 plus
42 versus 29 outside.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a 13 pip
difference.
difference.
The difference in 4.
13 minus 7, so 9. It's a 9 pip. See, we'd get to it, guys.
Yeah, but to actually know whether you take the cube, you need to know how many pips you got.
Especially in this, because it is close. It's like, but those 2 crossovers. It's not just the 9 pips. It's the 2 crossovers. But the nice thing is the 6s and 4s are filling that hole. Crucifix empty ace point may come into play.
Yeah. Well, they both got an empty ace point. That's the thing.
And Petko also, he's Bulgarian. He can roll. So let's,
Has he lost a match yet? This tournament?
He's lost 1. So, oh yeah, this was double 2s.
Double 2, I think, is just bringing everyone in. I might prefer bringing 1 to the 4. There's a stack of 6 on the 6. It's going to be a bit problematic to clear.
All right, 5-2.
But
Petko just brings him in.
He's got everyone in, so he's hoping to just bang out
5-2, right. Double 4s probably, double 6, double 5, but yeah, double 2s it looks like. Oh no, 4-2.
4-2.
Okay.
So this is still very much winnable for Petko.
Yeah, down 12, but however, now down 16, 12, so you're down 27.
Obviously, it's not the exact double he wanted, but he's going to take it.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, diamond shoes too tight? Right.
Yeah, getting a blister from that.
Right.
All right.
He's got a 1 to play.
Yeah.
This is, you need to hope he hits 1s and 4s a lot, and you need a set. So this looks like it's just going to be a 2-0 situation.
6-3. He's finding the 6s as well. This is looking all Rattinger for this one.
Yeah. Save your dice, Petko. This one's looking close to unwinnable.
Oh, indeed. However, no position is
right. Exactly. You're in it till the end, kids.
As we saw with the Germany-Denmark match last night.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, I went up to Thomas Muir later, and it was like, so you just aren't comfortable just winning outright? You're going to give the guy an 8-point lead in an 11-point match?
It's like golf. You have a handicap. It's fine.
Right, exactly. Like, we know we're Danish. we're just to keep everything interesting.
The Harlem Globetrotters.
Right. All right, we're looking at the live stream.
We're lagging a bit again, unfortunately, but we got some viewers.
We're lagging because this is when you weren't here yet. So.
Okay. All right.
Hold on.
So luckily we are recording this. It will be live. Imagine that there's going to be people in the chat who are letting us know.
Right. By the way,
did you know?
Right.
Okay. No, we are running on. We have switched to 5G. We try everything: Wi-Fi, Ethernet, Starlink.
Yeah, there's everything. Prayer. I think a goat was sacrificed by Tony Diamantidis to try and make our internet better.
But it does seem that Kamena Vourla is where internet goes to die.
Well, it never lived there, so.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the hotel's beautiful. Everything else is wonderful. It's just
fabulous.
And actually, you would argue, I think, against having good internet, just because people can just get away and unplug if they're forced to. So that may just be a feature. So
we have let's see with the board cam. Let me see what's going on here. It has frozen. I'm not sure why.
that will also.
Okay, we are having slight technical issues. Let's see what is going on. Why are we not able to get a board here? I will. Alright, I will. We're recording anyway, so at least we'll have something. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to go and say to the players that they can get back. I apologize profusely. So, you guys in there. Sorry about that.
I hope the audio is on. Okay, Petko came in, hitting and coming up to the 5 point. He's got a little 3 prime in front of him. Sorry about the delay and sorry about the issues. We had a little bit of a glitch with our camera. Okay. Friedrich comes back with a 3-2, making a little priming structure in front of him. Petko just wants to either anchor up, and he does. Yeah. You don't want 6 checkers on your 6, but you really don't have a lot of opportunity, and also Friedrich has too many points right now outside, and look how disjointed they all are. His board's starting to shape up, but his connectivity looks like it was made here in Greece.
Oh, we're having connection issues on the board as well.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's a little farther away.
But this looks like a fairly non-standard mutual holding game. 20 point versus 21 point. Everyone's stripped everywhere all the time. This might turn into an interesting match. 2-2 for Petko. Do you move up to the 18 here?
I do because I get a little connection. You get to play that 6-1 if he rolls.
How do you keep going?
You want to have your doubles play. You have a race lead, right? He's got 3 back in your board.
All right, 4-3. He'd love to move that last checker, I think.
Yeah, and look at like the 3-5 now. You can clear that back point, and you don't have a direct. Usually the guy owns your 5 point.
3-5, I think you put him on the bar.
Look at this 5-1.
3-1.
Oh, pardon me, 3-1. Sorry.
3-1
look at unstacking.
3-1 was nice.
Right.
6-3, we're just going to run to the mid, give him a little bit of flexibility.
Right. He has a little bit of time, some checkers to play with.
Yeah.
Petko doesn't want to go back and try and extricate against that board.
Oh no. No, that's but Petko is starting to get a nice bit of structure himself. I'm not a huge fan of the big stacky 6 point in a prime with everything else stripped. It's a little bit.
Petko's already run into a problem. Yeah, you don't want to give a shot against that board, so he's going to break his 7 point.
Mm-hmm.
And now both players have some issues about containment.
Okay, we should be live. Okay. Yeah,
I tried to get on the chat, but it was not.
Yeah, no, it's not connected yet. So this is why we record.
Yay us!
Ooh, we're doing something. We're doing something.
Petko needs to fade an ace and a 9.
Yeah.
And he avoids it.
He does.
All right, we're just going to keep his board, I assume. He just cleared the point.
Okay.
He sees he's got a little action. Oh, and the shot is still left.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so
I think maybe it's just unstacking at my 6 point.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I don't like, I understand you can give him 3s and you're clearing the back checker, but the hit also contains the zone.
Yeah, I agree. And anytime he doesn't roll a 1 or a 9, he's actually in very good shape.
All right, and also, if you get hit with the ace, a lot of times that ace can come with a 2, can come with a 3, can come with a 4. You know, you're going to have return shots.
Okay. But it is worth thinking. I think he's looking at the race especially. Is it worth breaking that last point? Okay.
A little clock issue on top of it. Perfect.
Indeed. They may not have restarted the clock after the brief pause.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a relatively common position.
All right.
And
So
it's
are
all
you
about
going?
the race.
So do you think you would be going to the 2 point? Okay. Pecco thinks that's enough. He counted the race.
Yeah, he seems to have enough racing like this to make sense. But you'll regret it, obviously, if you're hit. If he manages to clear the midpoint here.
And you're hit.
Yeah. I didn't actually see the 11, so I just saw the 3.
Right.
Okay, and now is playing on for too good, I think. With 4 checkers in the outfield, 1 on the bar. I'm not sure what else. There's a 0 chance that Petco's gonna take a cube here.
Right, but right now, it's also a question of, okay, can I safe the checkers? But sometimes the person comes in with double 1s, 1, 2, things like that, and it's not quite that easy.
Yeah, you got to weigh that up against the gammons you're winning. Here, do you make this?
I don't
do
think
you make this 7 or?
Yeah, I make the 7, but I don't think gammons are fairly small. You know,
4 in the outfield and 1 on the bar. They're
but
more than you think.
4 in the outfield, they're like 8 away and 13 away. So yeah, look.
And he comes in with an ugly one. He's got to just put a spare on the 3.
Right.
Can't leave another shot. And Friedrich can send a cube whenever he wants.
Let's see.
Although he does have like double 4, plays a little bit awkwardly. Double 1. Double 2 is fine.
I just know if you let Petco have breathing room, you're gonna regret it. So
Yeah, he doesn't have a great deal of breathing room here, though. Well, especially that checker.
He's looking. And Petco's content to wait.
Yeah, well, Petco knows exactly how he's going to respond to a cube.
Yep.
And he knows how he's going to respond to no cube.
Right.
Yeah, so how many gammons do you think you're getting here? Like 10%? A bit more, a bit less?
Probably in the 10 to 12 range. But again, like, there are those stumble numbers like 4-2 here, you know, here comes the cube.
He cashes. And Petco he's going to pretend to think about this. He's going to use his 12 seconds.
Yeah.
And there we go. Thumb on pause. And we are at 3-0.
3-0. Okay.
3-0 to 13. So
but
it's a long road ahead.
I've seen nothing but comebacks from the U.S. team. So this is not. I mean, this is trivial when it's a 13-point match. This is 10 away, 13 away.
It's not something of a theme here.
Plenty of time.
Yeah. What I have seen this week has been quite a lot of very ugly positions. Like people getting into like very strong players, but being forced into these ugly, like deeply stacked positions.
Right. It really doesn't matter what your PR is if your rolling ability tends to throw you into these horrible.
Oh yeah, checker PR can be 2, but if your dice PR is 15.
Right. Exactly. There's certain players that I, played amazingly, but if they were in a race situation, I'd take down 15 because I'm like, look, I know you stumble at the finish line.
All right, this 4, do you step up to 11? Oh, sorry, the 7?
This is the 4. Yeah. He hits, then you get there at 6 response.
Double 4?
But it looks like nice. Petco is finally getting his dice have finally said, okay, look.
Is he finding his mojo now?
I believe
or is that a curse?
Well, I mean, it was a curse for you yesterday when you, look, he's got him right where he wants him.
All right, we're making points.
On the slaughterhouse floor, yep, and I think he's just coming down.
Yeah, and then you would think, I'd bring 1 down rather than slot the ace.
Or come up, right? He's thinking of the come up.
Yeah,
he just
true.
rolled 24 pips,
True.
but Petco rolled double 4s, I think, twice here. So,
but stepping over the heavy 6 point is not bad. The thing is, he's got a double shot and he can hit with aces stress free. It's more effective if you're going to step up to the 18 when the 8 point is stripped.
Right, exactly, and Friedrich has play, right? He still has 3 on his mid.
5-4.
Okay. So something's shot ability. Wow, I may go a little big on this. I may go 11-9.
11-9. Ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
All right, Petko's probably going to do reasonableness, maybe hit off the ace here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is probably the correct play. I just tend to be hyper aggressive.
This is not that he needs a. It's not that he needs a tempo. It's just there's nothing else to do.
Right.
And he regrets it. And this is probably gonna. You step up, you come down.
Yeah. The fun thing is with that 4 that he brought down. Now he's got a good. Petko has a good 6 response too. So.
Yeah. If you can find it, not that.
He
response.
found a little too much of that response.
Is this a cube already at this score?
I don't think at the score it is. I mean,
putting another one
your
back.
race is.
Your race has suddenly got a lot better, and it could
It's
get
better,
a
but it's
great deal
close,
better.
right? And you've only made your 2-point inside. Your 8-point weirdly is stripped off. Granted, you've got 3 on your 7. I kind of would think that Rattinger would take a roll here.
Yeah, the take is so easy. So any hits. And now any kind of fan or semi-fan, I think, is
right.
Is
A fumble into the Death Star.
Right.
Okay.
This one, I think it's strong enough to hold off the cube.
Right.
A 0-0 would go for this. But a leading score would be a bit more circumspect.
Yeah, look at Petko. He's like, okay, you want to play? Let's play.
But it's a very blitzy structure, and it's 11 in the zone, so it's not nothing. But I think he wants a bit more. Cock dice.
5-1. It was not a good roll for him.
4-3 is
4-3 is a good roll for him. He's going to make the 4-point.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you have the extra spares on the other points, but this cleans up the when it's a builder now, it's a blot next roll.
All right, this anchor is a cube
saver.
It's cubicidal. 3-6.
Make that outside point.
Yeah, or you could just keep going. Like,
Maybe it is better to keep going here. You're just going to need to break it, right?
Yeah, because you end up with 3 strip points in your outfield, which, all right, it looks good now, but what are you doing next?
Right.
And Petko is almost certainly just going to be playing inside, building his board.
Right.
Unless you roll some big fun doubles or whatever.
All right. He's thinking about it because it is a nice little jump landing spot. But it's a jump landing spot that needs to be broken. It's just weird because you're so used to the connection of it being a 6 away, but it's only being threatened by the checkers on the 16, right?
Yeah. But it's a threat that you don't need to expose yourself to.
Right.
It only really helps if you roll like 3-6 or double 3 or whatever. I mean, double 3 is fine anyway. All right, 5-3. As said, he's building his board.
Yep.
Making it a bit more of a threat when the shot finally comes. Now we're in more of a classic holding game position. This is going to stack up the 6. I don't think you. Oh, do you split 2-1 here?
Yeah, you can. You need a little bit of time.
You're way ahead in the race.
Anchored on the 3. You've got some. Like I was thinking, the worst number he could roll is double 4s here.
Oh, here I wouldn't mind bringing one down. You can leave a blot on the ace.
Right, but I mean, you've slotted the point you want, and you've made the point, and made a point you wanted. So the double connection right now seems pretty cool. And like I said, double 4s is a nightmare here.
Double 4 is oh god, oh my word.
I mean, we've seen it, so that's why I'm more attuned to it, I think, than usual.
Yeah. You have that defeated 4 checker shift to the
right. All right, so now avoid the 6-1.
All right,
Is it double 2s?
Double
Okay.
2s is interesting. You're staying on the we're staying on the 22.
For sure, you need that contact. You still make some of the 4s really awkward. You're obviously losing the race significantly.
All right, cube comes.
Oh, okay. Well, this is snatched.
And, it barely touches the. I can't remember what they called this fabric. But it's 5-1. All right. This is quite. This mid play is going to be quite awkward to clear. It's quite rare that you have to do it against this 16-point anchor.
Right. That is a nice little switchblade he has.
Well, it's like classic back game.
Unless, of course, the person double 6s.
Double 6s will do a lot of good here.
Right, but again, 5 dead checkers. This isn't going to be a complete runaway.
No, he will have some bad ones. Does he have any immediate short levers? I don't think so. Double
Yeah,
four.
the double.
Oh no, double four is fine.
Yeah. 3-2. Now you got some. Now you got some awkward numbers, right?
Yeah. Well, he's played the 3, so this seems fine. So your big doubles will be clean.
Yeah, until 6-3, right?
Yeah. Oh, double 5 for Petco.
2.
Oh, yeah, I think it's better. You can hold the anchor for another
Yeah,
ball.
you want to avoid some of the really salty, awkward numbers, and maybe you could take.
All right, 6-5 is
Wow.
pretty clean.
But again,
He's almost certainly coming off now. Yes, he's coming off.
but with both.
So can he win the race here? Is there enough wastage on Friedrich's board for?
I mean, the problem is that it's wastage, but he gets to the wastage quickly, right?
Yeah.
So, well, he found the first part.
At least you can unstack that heavy ace point.
Right.
2-5. All right, he comes in with 1.
Yep. All right, so we need to see another 3 out of Friedrichs just to start the.
No, he's chipping
the
away.
process.
He's chipping away at the mountain. Okay. 3-4.
And then with the 4. Yep. 3.
4-2.
Okay. This is getting to the. Well, yeah, and another ace.
4-1. Okay. And do you slot the ace? Or do you? Yeah, there's no point in playing another one.
I mean, you're gonna need 5s or 6s to have any hope in this.
Speaking of 5s.
Bleh. Okay. Yeah, there we are.
Alright. Yeah, they're just playing on for the minor equity.
For the squeeze on the PR.
Yeah.
Because this is probably also being submitted to BMAP. So.
Alright, 3, 5, and off in 3. Is it possible? Double 2, maybe. Was that 8 checkers left? So there is like 2 double 6s. But at least one
There's
double
9
six.
checkers left.
Are there?
Yeah.
No, 5
Oh
and
wait,
3.
what am I doing?
No, 5 and 3.
Oh no, they're 8. Okay.
So he needs
First
2
part
doubles.
is 6s. 5s.
Oh, so close. So close. Now it's
That's
impossible.
so annoying. Yeah. All right. Here we are.
Here we are, 5-0. Now the road is looking a little bit longer for Petco, but he's got the mental, mental strength.
It's I'm not saying it's Thomas Müller category. The 8-0 cushion before opening the floodgates and shoving down 11 unanswered points.
It's
down
okay,
your-
Mario. It's my turn now.
Right. Very good. We have some lovely parting gifts for you. Don't forget to tip your valet.
Yeah, let Daddy play now.
Right. It was so incredible how just it was like, here we
He
are.
just turned it on.
Yeah.
All right, 5-3. All right, Petco is going to be pretty aggressive with the cube.
Yeah, he's typically aggressive with the cube anyway, but
Although
this is.
Friedrich could have some interesting recube decisions when the cube comes, because he's 8 away.
Right.
But he needs a very solid position. But 8 away scores are a lot of fun. I love playing 8 away, 4 away.
Oh yeah, you said that yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, you really want 2s, 4s, and 8s as your game winners.
All right, 3-4.
Wow, yeah. So you can hit, but you eschew his 5 point.
Yeah, the anchor here.
Well, this is going to be the 3 in all instances, correct? So.
Yeah. I don't know. 5-0. I love having that 5-point anchor against a stronger board.
Yeah, but I feel like sending another one back is probably not the worst.
Well, now you're going to get into a hitting show.
Yeah, you are. And you've got the better board.
You got a better board, but there are some mighty towers that are waiting to fall.
Well, let's start by making the 5 a necessary evil.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we have any
no.
chat. Oh, okay. He decides not. He's looking at that. Yeah, we do have some viewers, but let's hope that the stream holds up because we like interaction.
Yes.
Of course, we're going for
There
the
we are.
With that block there, any bad entry, and we're getting a cube.
Yep.
Double 1 is not a bad entry.
No, making your 5 point is not a bad entry here.
He knows how to play this, and I think he'd be split.
Yeah, I think so.
The slot's a little bit too greedy. And then one and another double
Oh,
one.
that's not bad. A 1-2, and then I guess you're shifting, right? You don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to let him roll his full power.
You know, and if you can avoid the 3-2, 4-3, 4-4 sequence, you got some. You got a few better numbers. A 1-4. Okay.
1-4 probably comes in on the ace and makes it a 9.
Yeah, that seems reasonable and solid.
You don't really have a good ace anymore, so you'd just be playing 6-5. I think this is decent. And the prime threat is not that strong now. He's made his use points.
And a 4-3 it looks like.
3-4, yeah. In and down, sure.
Yep.
Doing a little bit of material, unstack that heavy mid.
All right, both people are fighting for their bar area.
Indeed. Double 5. What does this do?
This makes a pretty good board. So
you take that. Insta board.
Right. Just add water. Okay, so can we counteract that with
2-5?
Okay, we have our own little 4-point board.
This is a curious little prime versus prime. Petko's got the better timing with those 4 checkers on his mid, but Friedrich's got the better prime. Do you split here? Do you split into that builder?
I mean, it's a builder without a brother, right? So you get hit there a lot of times. You can hit back, you can re-anchor.
Yeah, Petko wouldn't be loving the loose hit here.
No, but if it's available, it's coming.
It's a 1 and.
Is it a 2-1? It's a 2-1.
Oh, you can pick and pass.
Yeah, I think a pick and pass is.
Were you gonna do the pick and stay?
Cute. Well, if you had, I wouldn't. The ace. Where's the ace going? Splitting over there. That's not a.
Yeah, you're opening up a lot of yogurts. Right. Double 2.
Yep. Okay, so a little fan. So
we're a little bit away from a cube. He needs to do something with those back.
Nice 6-4. So
I think now if he doesn't come in, I think we got a cube situation.
Yep. He's got some running. He's got some.
2-4. Okay.
All right, Becco.
3-2.
All right, so he makes that point.
Not hugely useful, but why not?
Yeah.
You don't really want to be in range of any of the 3-6 jokers.
Oh, I'm looking. It looks like I'm looking down the aisle and I don't see America winning much. Bernard is beating Bobby 4-1. It looks like Joe may be down.
Joe looks like it's 2-1 against Joe.
Okay.
I don't know who he's playing.
Yeah.
All right.
What's this? Ace 3.
Ace 3. So where's the 3 go?
Oh, that's so cute, right?
Do you break the 8 or the mid?
I break the mid.
Or you just.
I mean, pardon me. I break the 8. I break the 8.
Or you could do this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine. One's a dupe.
Ones are duped, but you've got, what do you got? You've got 8s. You've got
8s.
You got 8s, baby.
And those 8s are coming in?
Well, you can build that point, right? Or you can hit. And with that loose checker there, I think you're hitting.
I think you really want to avoid him making that a beautiful size board.
Yeah.
Cocked.
Oh, cocked. It looked like a 3 cocked. He
we
showed it.
Yeah, we are not playing dice on checker here, ladies and gentlemen. 5-1 comes in, and now you're.
Yeah. You're doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is cute if you come down, you're duping 1s, right?
Yeah. That 8 point is actually pretty useful because when he hits, you'd love to have that 8 point to block his 6s.
Right, to super contain.
And give yourself some nice 6s that hit. Petko's prime is holding, but it's not pretty. It's just, it's just viewer. Leaving the ace 6 is amazing instead of double ace, so it's fine.
Double 4s is amazing.
5-2 is not. You probably just went to the 6, right?
I think so. Oh yeah, I guess you could just cut down the volatility and it's just a 1. But you also have only 1 cover, and an ace cover, and the ace is rotating over there.
Yeah, 6 is the troops as well, coming out and covering. All right, the ace. And
that's
he's thinking
is
of
it a 2-1?
It's a 3-1. It's a 3-1.
All right.
That seems okay.
All right, little coverage.
5-4. Problems continue for Petko. He'd so love to cover that 3 point. And like
Wow.
Friedrich is looking for
Is
the
this possibly a cube? You've got
No.
4s and 2s to hit, and
at this score, no, you don't. It can go badly wrong pretty quickly.
And here we are.
This could be a market if he comes in poorly, but I don't think it would have cubed there.
If he comes in poorly, if he doesn't come in at all, right?
Yeah. But you had some bad ones like 3-4, 3-5, whatever. Just not doing anything.
A6 from the bar has changed more games.
But double juice from the bar has not done anything here. Would you cash?
I mean,
Because there are some jokers. You're probably not cleaning everything up. Okay, 4-2. You're making the 18, I think. Then you can dupe the ace by coming down, or you can just play inside.
Yeah,
You don't need to give him the double ace.
yeah, I like that block, right? Because the A6 plays well anyway.
A6 would just be coming out.
Right.
Like coming out into the shot.
All right.
6, okay. Potentially, if he manages to anchor up and he hasn't done anything with his checkers, we see a cube, but I think for the time being, yeah, would you bring 2 down? Yeah.
I think I bring it in. I like this play.
Yeah. Well, there's an argument for just clearing the 18 point.
Right, but right now you just want to hit him again and then close him out.
Oh, yeah. A closed board is a happy board.
Yep, there, and the hit.
Oh,
yeah.
2 on the bar?
Very old school, better by far. But the double 1 response is so intense. Okay. Nope, we do not see it. And we are not going to see the cube because it's too easy. That's fine, sadly. Yeah.
Okay, play the natural G.
Now if you can roll it again.
Yeah, another double 3. Even double ace is... No, double ace is fine, but double 3 is good. 3-6, alright.
It's just in. Now the double 3s is adorable.
Ooh, yeah. Well, you'd be clearing the 5 and 4. 4-3, close. Close.
Yep. Alright, and we're looking at
7-0.
Probably 7-0.
That's good. We like a comeback story. So
Right.
The American dream, right? Rags to riches.
Oh my God! There's a horrible Parks and Recreation where they talk about a comeback story. All right, so let's see. Okay, he's got some awkward numbers.
Yeah.
All high sets and and a 6-5 and a 5-4.
Yeah, but you got to roll them.
Yeah. Well, when all you got.
There you go.
And here's the shot.
Yeah, and you're taking as many checkers off as
Yeah,
possible.
and if Petco hits, it's ironically now it's also not a cube. And he hits. See, it's no cock. Yeah.
I guess he hits, but it fans with 1. Let's see if Friedrich can get himself an extra 3. Regretting not cashing earlier.
Yeah.
2-4 is not.
The ATM is closed now for repairs.
So how many we got off here? 4, 8, 9, 11. So 4 off.
Yeah, 6-2.
So it's not gonna be a cube for a little while.
No.
You need to at least make that 3 point. Oh, 3-4. Okay. 4s, 6s, and 12s and 13s.
The good old 13s, but not 5s.
All right. Well, you make the point and you just go for coverage. Do you like staying 12 away, or do you prefer being a bit further?
I think I like staying 12 away because you have he's coming to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can slot this. It's not a waste. You've got the aces and 3s to cover. So
4-2.
All right. You have a direct 6 and a 7.
4-3.
And the 7's the hit. That's the nice hit.
Now the ace is vulnerable. But like with a 3-point board, you're not that worried about the hit. 3-4 is nice. 6s and 4s and 12s again.
Yeah.
We have a 2 and a 6.
6.
Will
Very
hit.
nice.
It still won't cover, but it's okay. It's not the point he's
I think
looking
it's
for.
coming in. Yes, you don't need to get double hit here.
Oh, no, the A6 is the horror.
Yeah.
A6 fan is very much the nightmare sequence. 3-5. He is
Wow,
rolling
he's
out of
just-
his skin.
Yeah, he's not letting
The
any
3,
moss.
no.
4-2. Okay.
But at least you can cover now. But does he want to? Covers and steps up the other.
Okay, so the 2 then takes away. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like you get better.
Yeah, so he's 11 away.
11 away. So yeah. So if he ships here,
Well,
you're not getting gammon.
I like this cube, but I think you have to send it. 'Cause it's essentially last roll.
Right. You're either gonna get past,
Yeah.
leave a shot, and either get hit or missed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Well, there are I think it's a take because like you can release double ace, ace two, double three, or anything.
oh, look at how double three plays.
Double three, well, double three just
Double three does nothing, right? Exactly. I was trying to figure out an angle where it's like we could start freeing up a loose checker.
Double ace.
That doesn't exist
Double
right
ace
now.
will shift a couple along that.
Right.
But essentially, anytime he rolls like anything like 5-1 is very bad.
Who's 5-1? Oh, 5-1 is
5-1 for Friedrich rolls 5-1. He's going to be
right. So it's like
right
you're going to
in
be
the crosshairs.
right.
But essentially, you're daring your opponent to
Right, to
hit
take to win because you're losing this race. You know, your opponent needs to hit you.
Yeah, but if he does this and he gets the hit, is it an immediate recube with 4 checkers off and an
I don't think it's not only is it. I don't think so. It's the problem is you've got 4 on the 2, right? So you've already wasted some of your ammunition. He's
Yeah.
gonna keep trying.
I like this cube. This score, no, I do tend to be a little bit over aggressive. With
Look,
cubes.
he was mad.
And the 4, ooh, and that was the market loser. So
I guess-
there are actually some gammons.
Right.
Like
No, it's not that. So Petco knows he's like, yeah, if you want to wait and see if you can roll that 2-1, let's hang out, or 3-1. Yeah. How many times you go, okay, I'm not going to cash because I'm just going to go buy him, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, I was going to go buy him.
Suddenly I'm not buying.
Right. Yeah. All right, Petco. That's not pleasant. Oh, he's taking a break. I'm gonna take a little break. I want to check on the scores, and I'll come back.
Please give us an update.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm back with you, your host. Let's see if have we got anything here. Yeah, unfortunately we are not looking good with the internet. Okay, I'm going to just shut off the stream because it's not working very well. Sorry about this, guys, but we'll be posting the match online later. Yeah, the quality is just a little bit too low for this to be worthwhile. So sorry about this, guys. We'll be posted online later, and yeah, please bear with us. Okay, that was just me ending the stream because it was lagging. It's this problem we've been having all week, trying to find a solution to our internet connection problems, and not really finding one. But you know, we're doing what we are. But anyway, back to the match. We have Friedrich has taken a decisively 6-0 against Petko Kostadinov, Bulgarian American. It looks like the other Americans are. Like Bob Wachtel is losing 2-5 to Bernard Mayer, and it looks like Roberto Litzenberger is winning 5-2. So it's balanced. It looks like Austria has the edge at the moment. I can't see the scores on the final 2 tables, but Carter is over there. He's having a look, getting the scoop on what's going on. So it looks like Friedrich's just had all the dice. Not much Petko has been able to do. It feels like both men have been playing very clean backgammon, but Friedrich's just being able to coast by on the luck of the dice. I'm sure we're going to see a fight back from Petko. He's going to have aggressive checker plays, aggressive cube plays to try and again early cube in, win a gammon, and close the gap. Obviously, it's not a risk-free strategy. On the other hand, Friedrich is probably going to play a bit more conservatively. His cubes are not going to be volatile. Just be solid positions. So he's happy to win point by point. Okay, so what we have today is the quarterfinals. Last night were the playoffs. So incredibly level this quarterfinals. So the quarterfinals are right now, and we have a good lineup. Let me see if I can get it for you. We have the Netherlands are playing Denmark. Denmark had a wonderful evening last night. They beat Germany 4-1, which was pretty impressive. We followed the match Thomas Moore against Mario Poul, who was the finalist in the World Championships in Monte Carlo, I think 2 years ago. So that was very impressive. And the Austrian team are the reigning champions. France won 2 years ago. They're still here. Let's have a look at the matchup. France is playing Georgia. I don't know the results so far. Romania versus Sweden. That should be a very good matchup. And the Netherlands, Denmark. I don't have any results of the other tables yet. On the women's table, we have on the women's side. I know we have the USA versus. I'm pretty sure it's Germany. Where is it? It's Ingrid Sonnebend, who I think is German, and Wendy Kaplan, very strong American player. So we will go back to you very shortly. Let me just switch over so you can get a better view of the room. right, Carter is back after your foray into the playing room.
Yeah,
tell me what's going on.
well, it's crazy because it's both the women's and the men's, teams are playing. Like if you see those side by side, all those tables, and Denmark's looking a little rough right now.
Oh, getting a beating by the Netherlands.
The Netherlands, and it's not quite a beating, but there are enough situations. Again, Thomas Müller decided to be conscientious and give his opponent a 6-point lead.
Again, he keeps doing this.
He just likes to come back from that deficit.
He's just playing rope-a-dope.
Right, exactly. He's just working the body, like taking the body shots because he's just priming up for the body blow, left hook. He's got a good cheat code on that. So, and that not that he cheats, just the cheat code is when you have a sequence in a game where all of a sudden, wham, you're not expecting it, and that's Thomas Müller does land the knockout blow more often than not.
Yeah, he doesn't miss his opportunities. He spots little chinks in the armor, and then bam.
That's true. Sweden, I think Sweden wasn't. Sweden, who had the opportunity to throw a match and get a better draw, is playing against Romania, and Romania is holding its own. So,
all right, looks like we're back. But yeah, so tell us, like you said, France was doing pretty well.
France was doing pretty well. Looked like the Netherlands was doing pretty well.
Okay.
The
U.S. This matchup
the U.S.
is
close. This one, yeah. So Bobby is. Actually, that score is deceptive. Somebody's 2-5.
Looks like 5-2.
It's a 5-2. It looks against, but sorry. And then it's reversed on the other side. Joe is winning 5-2.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they're looking at the clock. Did somebody forget to turn off the clock? Because there's no way. Yeah.
Well, I haven't been paying attention to that. So it's generally up to the players.
We also really so we use a different clock in the States. It's just a lot better to see. It seems like
the ZMF.
And they just have a bright display. They don't flicker anymore like the old ones. When you had them, it would always flicker on the screen. But these.
Well, one thing I've got is that the problem I have with it is I think it's with the power switch. Even if you hit it a little bit too hard, it can jig it and it just resets.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, no, I've seen this with a few clocks, and it seems to be a recurring problem. At least with some models of the ZMF.
My dear friend Kostadinov, Vadel, I brought him. There was a special. It was the old chess clocks, but they were the very analog.
I love those.
But I didn't realize that they were such a commodity. I tried to get them when it's like $200.
So I love the Soviet style ones. Yeah. Also, we have a 4-1 splitting down and a 4-1 return double hit.
Right. Petko is now, he took a break. He's ready to start working.
Oh, yeah. Working his magic.
However,
4-2.
Friedrich didn't realize that the break was going to not affect him.
He just put his mojo on ice, and it's still fresh.
Yep.
So 3-1. Yeah, the triple split, I like it. You're not that worried.
Yeah, you end up with a good inboard anchor a lot of times in this.
5-2 is nice, just making points.
Right.
Yeah. Taking a nice advantage in the race, better board. Let's see what Petko can cook up here.
Oh, fun, 6-2. Maybe just make it hit, right?
Hit? Ooh,
Well, you make the 3.
Yeah,
right?
running there's no real point because you're way behind now anyway.
You're so behind. The twos really aren't that interesting for them, right?
Someone's calling a timeout, maybe?
No, I feel like the clock is still doing wonky stuff.
This is
the SATEC clock. I'm not saying it deserves a ringing endorsement, but
I'm just it's fine. I use these clocks. We use them quite a lot in French tournaments. They're pretty good when you're actually there, and they're fairly easy to.
Here's the 2-6.
Yeah, they're fairly ezy to configure. There are some horror ones, the huge clunky like 1980s ones.
Right.
Where you need like a 200-page manual to set it up. Okay, so we hit with the 2. We might see a bad game. I haven't seen one of these yet. I'm sure Petko knows what he's.
Petko is amazing at these, so he still doesn't have enough timing for it just yet.
Nah, but we'll see. 5-3. Okay. Oh, this is not ideal. Maybe just step up with both. Like you're not worried at all about being attacked. And right. I don't love stacking there. I don't love letting him free up, for example, his 23-point anchor with an outfield hit with 2-point take.
Right.
6-4.
Okay, just down. I think just.
You bring another one down?
I think I bring another one down. I don't mind. Like, it'll give me a little extra time if he hits it.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, you got a nice point slotted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. You generally in these positions.
Oh, look at this!
You don't want to be
the
breaking
3-1, which you just need to make the 5 point, but now you free yourself up for a couple little.
4-1. Okay, we're
perfect number.
Sure. I gotta say, Friedrich is favorite, but there's a long way to go in this.
Right.
Especially like for Friedrich, finding a cube in this kind of bad game at this score is so hard.
Right. Well, this 4-6 is interesting. You're so happy you just made the anchor.
I think I'd probably run. You see a prime, jump a prime. And you're not delighted slotting, because Petko doesn't really have the timing for a bad game, and you'd be happy to release that 23-point anchor.
Is this a 6-2?
It is a 6-2. I think we know where the 2 is going.
Yeah, the 2 is hitting.
And the 6 is...
Yeah, I mean, if you come out, you're duping 4s, right?
Yeah, but you're losing an anchor.
Right.
Oh, we got a bit of backing music.
Hey, exactly. Here's our soundtrack, kids.
This is romantic.
Right.
Very nice. All right,
that's fine. But this just, he's like, he's like,
so
both of
many
these are just so much.
Yeah, but even like a 4-3 double hit, he's not that unhappy. That just gives him some timing.
Right.
Double 5. All right.
Double 5 gives him a little.
Because now he can make himself a little 5 prime, or not, as the case may be. 6-5.
All right, you're gonna have to give up one of those back anchors now. You've run out.
Yeah, or you just flood your board, break your 8, go all in.
It seems a little early for it, right?
Yeah. It's just such a garbage roll. What do you do? You come up to the 11, dupe aces a little bit?
I think I do, yeah. I come up to the 11, I dupe aces, I get a little extra return shots.
Or come out to the 18 and come down.
Yeah, we're just stacking on the point where you already have your builders.
But you just like, if I'm gonna keep an anchor, I don't want to keep the.
We are in street.
So we have let's see with the clock. Again.
1 second.
Okay. Okay, 3-1. We are coming in and hitting, just trying to move, get around. Okay, I'm gonna. Carter is back.
Hi everybody. Anything good happen? We just found out that we had a little dilemma when everything was working. Mate was having some problems. Now Mate is having no problems, and we are having
all the problems.
Okay,
this explains a lot. I have Mate Fair, who many of you will know. He streams. He also does transcriptions for people. But
right.
He has his transcriber
uploading
Oompa Loompas back in Hungary or whatever.
I wouldn't call them those, but yes, I would say a trusted cabal.
Yes, it's a coven possibly.
Right.
But they need the videos, so he's sending them over, and that might explain.
That might be thwarting our attempts at doing this commentary.
Yeah. So okay. All right, so we have a nice aggressive 4-1 split, slotting down.
Well, I mean, you're now 6 away, is 13 away. Petko really needs to at least get on the board here.
I didn't even see the QB sent. I think it was like essentially a holding game against a juice point. So.
Right. Well, no, I think he had popped a hit and then just shipped it because Petko's already got 3 checkers behind.
Yeah, I think in kind of complex back
look at
games.
this.
I'd rather ship it early than late.
You don't roll a 3 up or a
Oh,
2-6 out. I feel like the cube is coming.
Yeah, double 6. This is a bad one.
Yeah.
Are you making the 2?
Yeah. Congratulations on your 2 point. We have some lovely parting gifts for you.
Yes. And
there we are.
here's the
Finally,
cube.
we find a cube that Petco can ship comfortably.
I like you've just taken a big racing lead, but can you actually exploit that lead now that you're kind of ensconced behind a burgeoning prime?
Yes, it is a burgeoning prime.
So many lovely rolls with it. Like counterplay so bad, I think. Oh, he takes it all right.
Right, his race is not bad.
He's
He's like,
feeling it,
I've only got
feeling
to
it.
extricate one of these guys.
Yeah. All right. So the 5 prime is made. It's slotted. Continues to grow.
Yeah. I sometimes think about the split just because I know.
Yeah. Oh, 4-3. Oh. Yeah. Better to make the point than step up.
Right. You're stepping up into a beating. Okay, now
double 3 is
Petco gets to
mine.
step up and move the builders into good places,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. There's no point switching 7 to 4. You want to maintain that solid structure.
His only joker's a 3-6.
This is the 1-2-5,
2-5.
I think. Do you step up? Prevent him from using the 9 point to make
I think
anything?
so. I think I just play inside.
You can play inside with one of them.
Right, but the
You
I guess
make-
the
you
5 to make the
the
ace.
point.
Right.
I think coming down just leaves a few too many blocks. If you saw the ace here, it does give you flexibility, but you're so unhappy when you're hit.
Right, and you're
5-3 just misses, but it rolls that prime
Right.
forward.
and now you've got the 2-6, and
double,
that's it.
A double 6 will make the 6 prime. A double 4 as well. 3-5, I think.
Okay, so you get a little cute little 3 prime, so maybe.
Yeah, double 4 is a fun one. 6-2 run. Oh no,
No,
make the
6-2,
make the
6-2 full
yeah.
prime.
Oh yeah. All right, so this is looking pretty good for Petco finally. I think we're making aces, or you just want to tuck that blot up.
may save that blot just
Yeah.
because it's next on the hit parade.
All right, 1-4. Yeah, you gotta go. There is a little bit of counter prime potential if you can roll very small. Double 1 is very nice. 1-3. Here we go.
3-1 is a really nice response.
4 prime is longer than it seems, and the double 4 still plays fine. The 2-3, he's
Yep.
he wants to roll a little bit bigger than that, I think.
I don't know. No, I think you're happy to see some of this contentiousness.
Oh, did you hit here? Did you hit 7? Or do you just clear points and then save cannons?
I think I clear points.
The DMP plays to hit, but this is clearly not DMP.
Right. And also, chances are you're gonna get hit. The hit response is coming pretty soon.
Pop up.
Yes, please. All right. Oh, he was hit. Okay. Trying to trap him behind the prime. Problem with that is if he doesn't come in with the ace.
Double 3.
Fancy.
Fancy. You could just close it and just. Oh no, you can't close it. But a 5 prime is bigger than it looks.
For one roll only, kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Petco's like, sure, I'll dance for a while.
All right. Double 4. Ooh. All right.
It's just clearing.
It crunches cleanly.
Right.
A clean
This
break.
roll.
4-3.
But a high-low here, kind of.
6-2.
Oh,
It holds.
squeak!
It says creaking, but it's holding. 4-5. The Petco very happy to dance.
Yeah. You can tell his smile is infectious.
2-1. Clearing the point. Always crunch from the rear, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. But yeah. But this just means the gammons are dropping unless he can shake
Get
through
another,
something.
get another checker.
He drops one into the gutter. What do you call these spaces at the side of the board?
What are you talking about?
Like these spaces at the side of the board, do they have a name?
I mean, I call
Check-
them
check those
pips, even though.
I don't know. Alright, 4-5. Doesn't play. 4-1 doesn't play.
He's waiting for that awkward 3, 6-3, 5-3, 4-3.
3-5. There we go.
There you go.
A 4 here would be game changing. 6 is there. Double 6. Alright. You're just rolling it forward. and putting a nice builder on the 5, I think.
Yeah,
It's
because
exactly where
you were absolutely going to slot that thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 1-2, 1-3 is very nice. There you go.
Hey, that doesn't help us at all in this stream commentary. We don't need him to then. What is that? Oh, it's a 5. Okay.
Yeah. These kind of positions are exactly what you want if you're doing BMAB ones.
Right.
So many easy decisions.
Forced, no move.
Not necessarily forced.
Oh, double 5.
Double
Look at
5.
this garbage.
Oh, hang on. Where does this go? This goes to the 4, I think.
Yeah.
This goes to the 4.
Well, that
and
goes all the way.
Oh.
1, 2. So you're cracking your prime, giving him the weight of the 1-6 Uber Joker,
But you doesn't exist.
But you can't open on the 6 because the 6 is so his board is so.
Oh, double 3. Okay.
Okay.
1.
Doesn't matter.
Covers.
It doesn't matter. He covers.
1-3.
Yeah.
But you cover and then you can probably come in with a 3.
No, I think you actually cover with a 3, and then come in with a 1 because you get to hold it a little longer. Yeah.
Yeah. Just stay.
I mean,
hold as long as possible.
Just because, it's like your chances of being killed from an anvil falling on a plane are never 0. You know, your chances of winning a gammon here are never 0.
Chances of losing a gammon
they're low.
0.
Pardon me, yeah, of losing a gammon here.
The chances of losing this are low, but not 0.
I mean, there was a Ed O'Loughlin Rumka match in where Rumka crunched his board to I want to say it was a 4-point board.
Yeah.
And with one checker left, Ed had, and Rumker won that for the Super Jack in Monte Carlo.
Oh, there. There's the Benichou sequence, this member of the French national team. He had a crunch board, 1 on the bar, and lost to backgammon.
Fun, yeah.
Some music is not coming through because we do not have the money to pay for Roy Orbison songs.
Right, exactly. Our budget is not quite. We're on a sharing a bottle of water here, kids. This is we need to set up a Venmo account. Oh, okay.
All right.
So he danced long enough that he gets a shot, but if he fans,
The
or if he just
coming.
rolls slow, as long as it's not a.
This is 4 and.
I don't want it to have a twin. I don't want it to have a twin. Okay, that's big, but not quite. It saves. It probably saves a lot of gammons.
4 and 3.
Okay.
That was the 3 that Friedrich ordered.
Now a little limping on Friedrich's part, and Petko may have it.
5-3 is probably enough.
Yeah.
Unless you can roll any double except double 1.
Yeah.
What we got? Ooh, he's got a. Where'd it go?
2s are better.
Oh, we lost the dice. We have lost the die.
Such an elegant slip in the loaded. No. Yeah.
All right, then there's nothing that doesn't slip a gammon here. 2-6, but Petko is on the board, so
Finally on the board.
Indeed, so you can wipe that bead of sweat from your brow. And all right, so what's it? 6 away, 11 away.
Yeah,
Your chances are not good, but they're not terrible.
No, but I mean, all you have one cube gammon right here, right, and then it's gonna be,
It depends who gets it.
8 away. Oh yeah, well, if it gets it, then all of a sudden we're really hating life. But I feel like right now.
But yeah, I'm liking seeing Petko play aggressively here.
Yeah.
But I was hoping to see kind of a long, slightly more involved back game, but it just in the previous one. But
Yes, it did not. It could not come to fruition.
No, I've never seen a snake in real life. Like the
I was in the finals of the New York Metro where Frank Talbot did one to me. That was extremely painful, and ended up winning the game. Thankfully, I won the match in the finals, but everyone applauded, and I was like, because it
must have taken
is
an hour.
Impressive to go from. I mean, he snaked it all the way from the back, and my checker just kept getting hit back a little further. Oop, here's the prime. Hit back. I jumped to the out. Hit back a little further. Yeah. Oh, look at this.
That must have taken hours, like an hour long game.
It took a bit of time.
Did you take a break after that?
No, I never take breaks. Oh, look at this 6-1. Fun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not much better than this. All right, we're looking pretty stacky at Rattinger's end. What we got? 6-3 is.
6-3. Yeah, it makes it 3.
Yeah. No. No. You take it from the 6. Yeah. No. Petko cheekily puts it on the bar. Is that no?
No. Petko's not sure if the checker was on the 8 or on the 6.
I think he had equal stacks. It looked like equal stacks. Yeah, he'd taken it from the 8 and he used it.
Well, I guess you can look at. He's right. You can look at the video. Do you remember? Was it on the 8? Was it on the 6?
It was. I think it was equal stacks. This is.
So then it was on the 8.
Yeah. But they're gonna work it out. Like it's not a trivial. Oh, I can see the camera team over there.
It is.
It's not a trivial distance for us to go and interfere and bring them over to watch the video.
Right.
And stuff. So if we can avoid that, then I'm sure they're strong players.
Actually, can we do it? Oh, it's the stream's not uploading.
Unfortunately, the stream is not being streamed. So they're gonna have a look, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop this video up here and reconnect it using the power of video editing later, so we can actually have a look at what happened. All right, here we go. Oh, and we're back. So let's have a look and see where are we. Just in case they come and they need it, because they've both left the table, and all right.
Can't get to your local storage right now.
It's fun. Oh no, this is this one I think. That's the one being currently being recorded. Okay. Oh no, it was right. It was 6 on the. Oh no, hang on. So it was when they were. I think this is 5. So what are we looking at? Let's just make sure they haven't started again. No, they're equal stacks.
Okay. Well, they came back, so let's see if they came back and adjusted correctly.
Look, they
do not.
Let me go and talk to them about this.
Yeah.
If they start up again, do not hesitate to talk.
Okay.
So okay, let me just check that that didn't interfere with the audio. No, audio is still on, so it's good.
Yeah.
So
You should just probably push through here right now.
Petko. You need to know what it was. It was 5 and 5. We looked at the video. Sorry.
What?
It was 5 and 5.
Yeah. It was equal stacks. He was putting it back on the wrong. It was on the 8, not on the 6. They're doing it right now. Yeah. They're doing it right. We just advised him right now. I believe they're back. Okay, so we just had a little discrepancy on where the extra checker was.
I'm just gonna quickly move the camera so we can see a bit of feeling.
All right, 4. A little containment. Petko seems like he's getting his groove back a bit. Here we are.
One of them is supposedly done.
Petko had rolled a 4, coming out, making a point. Now the question is, are you?
All right. So traditionally, you don't cube. Who's thinking of cubing? Petko.
No. Right now it's a 3-1 to play.
Okay. So did the cube come? No, the cube didn't
Nope,
come.
cube hasn't come yet.
All right. 3-1. Ooh.
Right?
Just make the.
You just make the 5. He's just running away. But if you hit, you're probably cubing because of all the volatility with the.
Well, like if you make the 5, you retain a lot of contact. You're still playing a fairly decent holding game. Here, when you get hit, you're unhappy. You're very unhappy.
Yeah.
3-6 would have been horrific.
No, but 4-5 works okay.
3-2.
2-1, I think.
Uh,
2-3. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so it's worked out for Friedrich.
In a sense.
All right, 1-2. You were just making points, I think.
No, he's probably trying to save stuff.
Oh, so ugly. But probably correct.
6 on the 8.
6 on the 8.
Right. 4-2. Come up and come down.
Okay, so
Not often you have your you're missing your 8, but you have your 9 reinforced.
3-5. This.
Right. Well, you can utilize them.
I'm enjoying this kind of modern brutalist structure he's got.
Right.
So it's all kind of sharp edges and stacks. But we're in a holding game.
But he's also rolled himself out of this, you know. He's just transferring the wealth from giant bank to giant bank.
Yeah, it's a bit parable for our times.
And it's pretty impressive that Petco's 9-point has really come in handy as a as kind of a little safe harbor for this.
How often do you have an overstacked 9-point?
Right. How about you're about to have an overstacked 3-point?
We've had this a couple of times. Not as much. Like 2 points been the big
The 2
one.
point's been the favorite, right? Oh, okay, he's stumping. He's like, I'm tired of this.
No. Stop playing game.
Right.
Sure. Yeah. Might be better than just bringing one down.
Yeah, slot's a good point. You still have that spare on the 13 to play.
Yeah. All right. 5-6.
And here we are again on our 3-point.
He's saying no, I refuse.
Right. He's
not
like, you
more
know
than
what?
more than 4 on the 3, please. 6-2. That's just going to 5.
Right. It's so cute to try and make the board while he has that little Swiss cheese.
4-1. All right. At least he's doing something with the builders.
Right. I mean, so it's a 5-1.
4-1.
I know. Listen, that was actually
Petco would very kindly.
Right. Petco could have easily been like, you know what? How about that? Let's play it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
This 5-1 is a little bit ugly.
Yeah, kind of.
Do you volunteer a shot here?
I think I do, just because it dupes the 2s, right?
And
there you go.
I mean, your board is just beautiful.
Yeah, 6-4. I mean, pardon me, 5-4.
Yeah.
Wait, was that all of it?
Yeah, that is a 5-1. You covered
okay,
perfectly, yeah. 6-3. We're
there's the 6.
diversifying. We're putting on the 2.
Right.
And the 3. Do you save a 6? Can you bear restacking your 3-point?
Right, more on the 3 or?
So no. There's space on the ace.
Right. There's always space on the ace.
Yes, indeed. 2-6. Comes in slots. Like, look at the beautiful structure on Petco's board.
Yeah,
It's
weirdly,
textbook.
Weirdly, it's possible that Friedrich gets the shot first, right?
Yeah. Here.
And with a 4-point board.
Do you save yourself a 5?
Well, you save yourself the 5 because the 5-1 is the nightmare scenario, right? Yeah.
2.
Is that a 2 or a 3?
It's a 2.
It's a 2.
2. Double 2. All right. So he's just staying back for contact for sure.
Yeah, the race is probably, you know.
Yeah. Double 1. You're scooching up, I think. Or is it worth staying for contact with the crunch board?
Well, it's still a 4-point board right now, right?
Yeah. But you'd regret staying back, and then, you know, if Petco rolls something small, 2-1 or whatever. Okay, so it's a contact. I can see the logic here. 4-3. Little crunch. You still got a better board than your opponent, so why not? 5 and 6s leave shots. 4-2. If you're gonna crunch, might as well go all the way.
Right.
6-4. We have a shot, but A hit is probably not fatal here.
Look, you got like a 5-2. You've got some awkward numbers too.
A 4-1, for example.
4-1. Yay!
And I think we're cubing this. Yeah. Oh, he's reaching for the cube before he hits the clock.
Of course. Yeah.
Are you taking this?
No, dear God, no.
Pretty disgustedly throws that away. So 7-3, going back, 6 away, 10 away.
Yeah, that's what it takes. Oh wait, and on the other side, it looks like 6-5 Bobby. So
Good.
Bob has made a comeback. So Austria may be in a little spot of trouble. Can you look
I think
behind there?
it might be 8-4 to Joe Russell there. So no, it's looking pretty good.
I think Roberto was
for,
also winning his match.
It's looking pretty good for the US team. Do you have a collective nickname? Like the Eagles or something? I don't know.
No, we right now we're not doing any. Hey, we're trying to keep as low a profile in foreign countries as we possibly can.
I haven't heard many chants of USA.
Surprisingly, it's a little hard right now. I have a lot of Danish friends, and they're kind of like, "Hey, Carter, Carter, Greenland," and I'm like, "Fun."
Not my idea.
Yeah, not my head, not my circus, and not my monkeys.
All right. So he comes in with 6-5, and where is the 6 going?
I think you keep it going.
You can duplicate 6s by coming out. You can duplicate aces as well.
Yeah, but you could also
You could also give him 2s.
How many checkers do you want available? I like this. This just has to be.
This seems okay. As much as I admire like a maxi block situation, this probably doesn't call for it.
But you may see it anyway.
Well, at least you're slotting a point you want to make. Are you tempting off the anchor? Right. You're unhappy if you're also 2-6-2-2.
Right, but everything hits
2-1,
right? 2,
2-3,
6, 4,
4,
3, 1.
Double 4 is a fun one.
Double 2s, double 1s.
Double 6 is beautiful.
6-2, 4-2. Pardon me. 4-2, 4-3. All like they're like pointing and double block. Like double hits or pointing. Yay! Like that's not my idea of a fun time right now.
I guess we just want to see a little adrenaline rush. It's fine. You maintain contact. You duplicate quite a lot of things. You're slotting anchors you want to make. Double ace becomes the joker. Double 2 as well. Double 6. Christ, so many jokers. Oh.
Yeah, Pacto's going to go through the scenarios because this is getting to that important stage of, all right, if I lure him off and I can get a cube in and then win a gammon and tie the game, yay. But I don't want him to just roll over his market and then get to 4 away because I got uncubed gammon.
Yeah. Or send a kind of tentative cube and immediately go too good the other way. We've all been there. 4-5.
45.
That's
a nothing.
Did you make the 4 maybe?
I guess so. I don't see anything else great. Then he also would like to use the 4 instead of like he's pointing on. Yeah. So I like this. You make the 4 point. The 4s are duplicated, right? The covers and the hits.
Yeah.
Is that a 6-3?
6-2.
If it's a 6-2, it feels like
6-2. You're making a point, and then you are. Oh, you could make the 18 point.
Look at how many points, or you can make the bar, or you can do that. Yeah.
We could hit it. Yeah. Yeah, hitting is got to be the default option in most scenarios. You got to find a really good reason not to hit a block.
Right.
Unless it's on your ace point. 2-1 comes in. You can hit. You can hit anywhere.
Yeah, I think
on the 5.
Right.
You keep 5. That anchor is doing some good work.
You're unstacking your 6 point. You really want the 5 point.
Ace 2, making your bar point. I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. You can make the 11, but the bar's better.
Counter 3 primes versus counter 3 primes.
A gapped 3 prime.
Yep.
6-3. You can point on the cute. 2. You can make the point. You can make the point and hit loose.
I think I like making the point and hitting loose.
Oh, we're hitting point and hitting out there.
Yeah.
I was looking at the hit in the board.
Okay.
2-1 would have been nice.
Right, dice on checkers would matter.
Yeah. 3-5 is also nice. But he's having a think. But yeah, the hit's got to be correct.
Right, but there's a hit here too, you know.
Oh, there's so many returns.
Right, but it gives a 6 response back, right? Like ironically.
Yeah. 0-0, I'm sending this cube all day.
Right.
Leading score, I hate sending it from the bar, but I think this is probably a cube. A better board. Race is similar. The threats are many and varied here.
There will not be a chance that Petko leaves that cube, lets that cube hits the ground.
Yeah. But actually, the market losers actually market losers. He comes in, hit some fans. Is he still passing? Probably.
But we will not know because
he rolls a 1-3.
Right.
Oh, re-anchor is fine.
Right.
That's what I was.
Now Petko's like, okay, it'd be great here.
A 6-2. All right, the 6 we can see.
Well, the 6 can hit, right?
Yeah.
As can the 2. So I guess I would make that point, right? Yeah.
I'd be tempted to make the point outside as potentially. It's just nice to have.
Well, this forces like an ace-6 back.
No.
Or a 2-6 back to go into the double hit, right?
This double 3 is pretty sweet. Okay. 6-1.
Oh,
yeah, we're making points.
Yep.
Building points. 3-1. Oh, we double anchoring? I think so.
Yeah.
And then coming down.
Right. What are you afraid of?
Yeah, are there any horror rolls here? 6-2, no. Well, not this roll. So we're in a bad game. I'm gonna just say that Friedrich's timing is poor. If he has any. Duke. Yeah, I think.
Well, I mean, how many times are you in too many points? TMP. He's got so many points made. He's only got 1 spare, and it happens to be on his 3. So things have to break unless he rolls sets.
Yeah, but you could look at Petko's situation as well. He's pretty stripped and inflexible.
Right.
Those 2 builders on the 6 are doing nothing useful.
Look at the 6-1. It's became nothing useful.
Yeah. Double 4 is 4-2 is a bit rubbish.
Oh, I thought that was Petko's 6-1 to play.
No, it's double 5.
Double 5s is kind of nice.
Which goes well.
Yeah.
We might see a cube pretty soon from Petko here. He's itching to ship that cube back.
Right. Yeah, the 4-5 back game isn't that effective.
No, I run to the mid here. Running to mid just seems. Your race is not too shabby.
I think this is fine. You're holding off against the doubles, but now Petko just gets to bury behind, right?
Yeah, but it will weaken his board and make it much easier to run after. Because one of those anchors is going to have to go pretty soon.
And Petko's looking and counting. All right. Decisions.
At an even score, you're never cubing this.
Right.
But 4 behind, recube, you're itching to send it.
Yeah.
It's never coming back. This 4-1 is a little bit ugly. You can't leave indirect shots. It hurts too much.
No, not against that 4-point board.
Yeah, go to the 7. Nice and flexible. Most things play well now. This is 5-4. This is going behind. Point to the ace. Maintain flexibility.
Yeah, you need to have those checkers on the 7 and 6. Be able to do something.
For sure. 4-3 is not ideal. I think you're probably slotting the ace.
Yeah, slotting the ace seems like the move.
And hoping you can get like a clean running number next roll. He certainly doesn't want to be crunching his board.
And Petko looks. He gets a good big number. He gets to just run away.
1. At least it covers.
Yay.
Hey, every oak starts from a single acorn. Come on.
Right.
5-2. You probably make the 2 and switch to the ace.
Right. Yeah. All inside.
So it's like the running play. Like I hate activating those 3 builders on the 6. Like, you'd be so happy if you had to dump them behind.
You're not gonna like that one that much, are you?
No. You're like provoking contact here, but you're giving a few too many jokers. Like double 2s. This is the dream. I think you've probably got enough flexibility to play inside and hold on. I think he's probably just worried about the double 3s, double 4. Double 4 is fine, but double 3, double 2.
I think he's gonna go to the switch play and play everything inside.
No.
He wants to. He's that little tower in front of him. Yeah, this seems right.
Well, you got a 5-point board. Like 5-point board against a 2-point board. It's
right. And as soon as you give up one of those points, then you take away the chance for like awkwardness. Like
for sure.
Like 3-6.
Double 1 is really nice. Now he's happy he didn't leave and broke.
Yeah.
I
think maybe
I might continue
because this is almost like a breaker, for waves. Like you don't just get to jump out with like
3-2.
Yeah. Still maintains.
Right? 5-point board, so it's not too bad.
And there we are. Yeah.
I think you got to take it here. I can't see a universe in which you pass this kid. That structure is not good. That board is not good. 6-2. It's essentially just a racing cube, right?
Right.
6 on the 6, 3 on the 10. 4 on 1. You are coming out from the back, I think. You're certainly not crunching more.
Right.
The small board 6 is like 6-5 plays very poorly.
6-5 clears the 3.
You dump behind.
It's more like the
6-1. You can double hit here. If you want to be fancy. Throw caution to the wind.
I think he's clearing the 8.
Yeah. You don't want to just stack the ace and 6.
You also don't want to have 3 loose checkers against a 5-point board.
Yeah. Well, this cube is probably going to be staying in Friedrich's side of the board for quite some time. 5-2. Is it worth making another point there, or just running? Because
Well, I mean, if you make the point there, you can also play inside, and so you get that like acting like another wave breaker, right? You get to have him not play as innocently.
It is true, but like there's.
But you only have one roll for it, right?
Yeah.
And then your next roll, you got to crack that structure anyway.
Yeah, but you're making his. If you stay back, you're making his 6 is pretty bad, and you can tell that Friedrich has very little respect for that board.
We've had this argument before with other people. Like the 6 is bad, but they're like a 6-2, a 6, a 6-3, and 6-6 play really good.
A 6-6.
6-6 not.
They still leave shots, for example.
Yeah. And 1. Yeah.
All right. It's not a bad roll, but he's happy to have a shot. He's not winning the race.
Right. But if he hits, he's still a dog.
Oh yeah. 6. Ooh, that's a.
And if he
that's
fans
a bad fan, but
a
not
couple
everything
times.
covers. 5-3 covers.
And boy, does it cover, baby.
That's a nice one.
There's another fan here.
No fan,
he's in.
no.
Okay. All right, Pekka wants to rip.
Double 5-4, taking one off. Is he that worried? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's 2 numbers that
I suppose he
used to be great for you.
I suppose he's not really thinking about the gammons here. He's just thinking about getting level, and he's overwhelming favourite to do so. There's only 5-1, 6-1. These shots, and the shots are not fatal with that open 6-point. Speaking of 6-1s, on the wrong side of the board.
Some would argue the right side of the board.
6-5, and he clears, and this is. It's not gin, but it might as well be.
Right.
He's in the 99% range.
Oh, I thought you were talking about for the possible gammons.
No,
Set. So, okay, 11 checkers versus the 2 back.
Oh,
But if you start rolling the...
he's rolling diddy little numbers. Okay.
Just one set should scare, right? One set should scare.
Not
Not that set. Petko, listen.
I thought he had that Bulgarian rolling wrist.
Right, that's at a 5-3. Yeah.
5-3, yeah, 5-3.
Alright.
The one double that doesn't get more than one off.
Right.
So what's that? 4 rolls to get them all off.
Right, versus 8 checkers. Okay.
5-2.
One's not in yet. So the first set is the hardest set, right?
Out 1-2. Okay.
All right.
And there are still some cheeky little gammons here.
They would be so cheeky.
5-3. And no,
Gammon
there are
save.
none. There are none.
Gammon saved.
Gammon saved.
But
score
tied up.
And he rolls up the double one.
Like a phoenix from the ashes, and on the other board, it looks like Bob is taking a commanding lead, 10-5.
Wow, it's looking pretty good for
Team USA.
Team USA. Okay, so this puts a bit of a different flavor on it. Are we seeing a Thomas More, Mario Cool kind of situation here?
I mean, Petko, like, he is never out. He plays so incredibly strong. And he's just, and his temperament overboard is even keel. Like, even when we're playing Chouette and we're all talking trash to each other, he is just perfectly,
Is he likely to take his foot off the gas here?
Oh no, he is jumping on the air hose and he's going to try and suffocate him.
Okay, so he plays a nice aggressive 2-down roll. 3-2, probably do the same, right? Yeah. And
now that clock just doesn't quite fit perfectly on that board.
No, it is a bit of an issue. Okay, 5-1 makes it a nice little point.
Everyone's like, I want to adjust. It's just to the.
Yeah. Oh, these double threes are interesting because there is the hit on the 16 point.
Wait, where?
The double three.
It's his double 3.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I've been looking at backgammon boards for a long time.
I understand. It's completely understandable. All right, so this is double 1, so yeah, little prime.
This is nice, yeah.
Now if you don't roll like a point-making number...
Like a 6-4?
Is it 6-2 or 6-4?
6-4. You can point ahead, you can make it 4-point.
Yeah, the 4 points is...
Spoiled for choice.
Yeah, the 4 points just feels more solid right now.
Okay, 2-4, this doesn't do a lot. You probably just come down to a 7, right?
Yeah.
Distant rumbling in the background is the fryer.
Right, exactly. That is the steam coming off the opponents right now after that hit.
Yeah.
So Petko ahead rolling an ace.
Okay, 2-3 comes in. Doesn't hit, but he's happy to at least come in with
right.
1.
He's not getting cubed in this position.
No. 4-2. Ooh, you make the 9?
Yeah, I think I make the 9. I'll let you know. It's kind of that fence that's built. You got a couple loose shingles, but
and 2-6 from the bar.
Right. The 4 prime is still in effect.
3-1. All
right.
Break
Yeah,
the 9.
yeah, it's not doing anything. It was always meant to be used to build the bar or the 5, right?
A sacrificial point. Petko making this a favorite ace point now.
May the Lord accept the sacrifice built by human hands. All right, what's this? Another 4-3?
Making the ace.
Right.
Okay. 6-4. What are we doing? We're running. Oh, everything's pretty bad actually.
All right.
Ooh. And if you run, you have no 4s. And you break your 8. You come down with 2.
I think I'm doing something with the midpoint.
Or
I'm not sure how I'm doing it.
Come to the 3, maybe.
That felt right.
Yeah.
Yes, the 5 is bad, but the 5 also comes with returns.
A few. Fewer than you'd hope. But yeah, 2s, 3s, and 4s with the 2 and 5. 1 and 3 is a fan, and we're seeing a cube, I think. Do you take this cube?
I liked how he just was trying to fling it out.
This is the baller move when you do that and it lands on exactly the right.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the ace point made. You're not. This isn't that great.
It's not a great priming structure, but there are gammons here. Like if Friedrich can make his 5 point.
Yeah, that's true. But also, Friedrich, trying to make his 5 point, he's got to extricate that back checker, move 3 off the 13. He's got a bit of work to do. Petko's in it till the end, anchored on the 2.
Yeah. Oh, but he lets it go.
I think so. It's as much as I was trying to hype it up, I was like, I don't want to take that.
Okay, equality was fleeting. 8-7, so we 5 away, 6 away.
Right, and the bleeding finally stopped for Friedrich.
Yeah.
Oh, this feels like a cigarette break, knowing Austrians.
Indeed. It looks like Petko is going to have a little break. I'm going to go quickly and have a break myself.
We're going to pause this. We're going to pause the video for a second because I'm going to run into the...
I'll put it on the player cam. And when you come back, I'll show you. Just this is the one.
Okay.
So you can just... we can have a look at that for the viewers. So just click that to come back.
Just click that on?
Yeah, and that'll come back to the normal board.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so not back from the break yet. It looks like all right. Looks like we have some not quite results. There's a break on the Bob Weichtel Bernard Mayer's table. He's leading 11-9 to 13. There's 10-6 to Joe Russell. I can't see the score for Roberto, but the USA team looks like they're doing pretty well. Let's go and see how France is doing. Okay, that long pause was because both Petko and Friedrich were watching the conclusion of the Roberto Litztenberger match, which he just won at DMP, so congratulations to him. Carter is still in the game. You can probably see him on the screen there. That's what we got here. We have double 6 from the bar, which is never good. A little bit early for cube. 5-2 does nothing much. Yeah, he can hit another one. Carter, I can see Carter making his way back through the wall. Double 2. Indeed, probably making 4 point, I think. Seems reasonable. Sounds good, I'm hungry now.
It doesn't help that we're near a kitchen.
We're in a restaurant. We are recording from this hotel restaurant. So 4-2, you're making the point. Yeah, the split seems pretty good.
Yeah, this is good. This is.
So is that how many? What's the score at the moment for the USA?
1-1.
Okay,
so 1-1. So it's still in the balance. Yes. We've got it's just been upset city today.
Yeah, Denmark just got knocked out by the Netherlands. France just got knocked out by Georgia.
Sweden's not looking too good against Romania.
Yeah, so
that's the joy of this. It's like it's still backgammon, and it.
Oh, indeed, anything can happen.
On paper, you can have the greatest error rates, but guess what?
Well, you gotta roll them dice.
Right.
But I gotta say, on paper, the USA is probably the stronger team here, but Austria are the reigning champions.
Right, exactly. And last year's Austrian wins were insane. So this is true to,
Oh, indeed. And they do have the president of the federation on their team. So.
Yeah, Bernard is no slouch. And it's so funny because he's playing second board,
Oh, yeah. I think he is the captain, but he's letting Friedrich take on Petko. Yeah. And he's doing a pretty good job so far.
Yeah, I mean, he was rattling off points like.
Oh, dude. He stopped the
rod a bit. 6-4 right now?
6-4. So you make the 2, you make the bar.
I think I make the bar.
It's just a nice point to have.
Even if you get hit with the ace, Petko's double blotted inside.
Oh, this double 5 goes pretty fast, but doesn't go very far.
Yeah, this is not great.
Well, you can put one on the 3, and then what do you do?
I think you make the 2 and just come down.
Okay, so he's got a board.
Right.
We said goodbye to any hopes of priming, but a hit will still do some damage. 5-4. This is probably just going to go to the 4 as well, I think.
Right.
Or you could bring one into the 7. You're only leaving 2-6.
I guess you get more numbers if you come down with the 5 and go to the 7, right? So then you have a lot more active to make the 5.
Yeah, putting on the 4, it's not going anywhere.
Right.
So this seems pretty good. No, I don't leave the blot there. I don't love getting hit now he's made his board.
It's kind of a duplication ace, right? So hitting here and covering there.
Yeah, but it's duplication.
Double
for
fours.
duplication's sake.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just rather not be hit.
Right. Yeah. And
okay.
now.
So this has done some good racing stuff.
Is this a 2-2?
Double 2. Is it worth switching to the 5 here?
I think so, because it's the inboard point right now. You can't. As much as you want to run with a 6 or a 4, you really aren't equipped.
This running here is an option, but it's not a great one.
Yeah.
Okay. Playing behind.
Hold. Trying to avoid the
6-4 makes it deuce, I think.
Yeah, well, you can't come down because you leave a direct shot. Yeah. It's still not to be trifled with.
2-4.
Right.
You can run. I don't think you want to. Otherwise, you're just dumping everything to the ace.
I think you're dumping anyway.
As we know, there's always space on the ace.
Yes.
God's storage point. It's nice. 5-1. This is not pretty either, though. You could break.
I don't think you'd break 2-1 just because you're slashing.
Sorry, I meant leave the anchor.
Okay.
With the 5. No, 2-1. No.
It's double 3s.
Double 3.
Kind of screwed up the situation here.
Yeah. Are we looking anywhere near a cube, or is the race too strong for Petko? It's gonna wait.
It's close, but I mean,
you've got to wait for a shot maybe.
I think you want either a board issue or a outfield issue.
Well, I think there is a board issue here.
Right. Well, the board issue it's still a 4-point board, right?
Yeah, true. He's pretty happy to come up with both here.
Right. Any 6 out. You've got a lot of returns for Friedrich.
4-6.
I think it's both out. Yeah.
So we got ones. We got
sevens and nines.
Nines.
Tens and 12s.
All right.
Ones, nines, 7, 10s, and 12s.
I don't think it's enough to cube though, because if you miss, you're just doing poorly.
Oh, you're not doing that poorly. Pecco's still coming to you, but
7 hits.
7 does hit.
Okay.
But there are returns.
Double 3 is not a return, but it's not too bad. 1, 2, and do we crunch a little bit more?
Oh wait, hold on. You need to look. Yeah. Okay. That wasn't one of the duplicated.
All right.
numbers.
Now I send it. There's a lot of threat. Like you get hit, get pointed on that other blob is a huge liability. Let's just go. That's fine.
All right.
We're looking at 9-7, 4-away, 6 away.
4 away, 6 away.
Great score. I do find it quite tricky to play these 4-away scores when I'm leading, because you still want to be aggressive with the cube,
right?
But you're afraid of the recube.
Right. The recube has a little more salt on it.
Well, yeah. So it's easy to miss a lot of cubes at this score, because you're going, all right, I'm winning, I'm ahead.
Right.
I can't be too silly with it, but you got to take your chances.
That was a kind of a situation with a lot of the women's teams. Is they got the big lead and then they were like, I just need 1 point, so they played stiff, and all of a sudden they went out of their game plan.
Yeah. 1-4. Okay. We're hitting. We're coming down probably.
Yeah, I think we're coming down because
you're leaving a little.
Up is a lot.
You're leaving a lot of return.
That's daring. That's daring.
4-5. Anchor rather.
Mouth.
Yeah, better to anchor than to hit here.
Right.
6-4. Oh, make 2 points.
Yep.
Clean. That's cleaned everything up very nicely. It's gonna be pretty tough for Petco to find a decent cube anytime soon.
One reasonable set, and I think that can be spotted.
Yeah, we may just have to
look
grind.
At this 6-1.
May just have to grind out this mutual holding game. By 6-1, like it could potentially have run. I didn't check the race, but generally, I get the feeling in these kind of games, you either break your anchor extremely early or extremely late. Never in between.
All right, now you can start your 4-point.
Yeah. 2, 3. Well, you're making your 4, I think, and then you have nothing.
I think we're making the 4 and then just the ace. This is fine.
Yeah, it leaves you more flexible outside. This is true. You don't love stripping your 6-point. 6-4. What do we do? Ooh. Yeah. Why not? This is a pretty much 50-50 position.
Is this a 3-2?
It is a 3-2, so it's slotting.
Yep.
Okay, Peck was stripped. Friedrich strict. Something's got to give, so double 3.
Is this double 3s?
Which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
You make a board, you bring one down, you get a little bit of extra contact on that anchor if he comes out.
Pecco also has 2 inboard.
6-2?
Oh, yucky.
Oh, it's okay, makes the board, clears one of those problem points.
It's only a problem later. It's a blocker now.
6-3.
And be clear, then he just owns the outfield, right?
Yeah, but if you run, you don't
but
love
if
being
you
hit
don't,
at.
you're gonna probably have to break it in an unpleasant way.
Yeah. 1-3. So do you want to own this outfield?
Yeah, this seems great. As much as you want to do some cute little, 7s and 8s.
All right, 6-3 is making the ace. Yeah. Yeah, a pretty solid board.
And 2 reasonable numbers.
2-1.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Keep the builder on the 6. I like it. Play that very quickly. It's a nice first time. 4-5.
All right.
We got to start running at some point. It's probably not the time now.
Yeah, doesn't seem that. All right. 4-2.
Break the 8.
Yeah. You give this up. He's either cracking
or running.
And hopefully...
Well, he's still got the bar point he can use. Oh, this is a rough one. He's got 3 that play well. Do you maintain your bar here?
No. No, the bar is not... like... You just don't get enough out of it.
Yeah, he gives you some flexibility on the 6, I think, behind.
Right, but not all the 6s are horrific.
Yeah.
But he's thinking, well, I may need a spare, so... I wouldn't be surprised to find this correct.
No.
Because your board's weakening anyway, so maybe you weaken it and have a little extra time to play the high numbers. Oh no, it's getting closer with Bob's game. But Roberta won a wonderful
nail biter.
response. Okay, 4-3.
4-3. Yeah, coming out with both is very good. You don't want to leave the Joker 2-1, whatever. 2-1 double A's. 1-5. It's too dangerous to come out.
Yeah, I feel like that's it. Okay. Petco dodged the directs.
Now 3-6.
Oh, maybe. I guess you make that point, right?
Yeah, I don't see what else you do. You're leaving directs anyway.
Well, no, you can't. You can leave indirects, but the indirects are not the greatest, right?
Yeah.
But that's a little like kind of a breakwater.
Yeah, it makes sense. What is that? The 10 point he makes? Or 11? Oh, this. Yeah.
It doesn't leave it. It leaves what? It leaves 8s,
8s, 11s, and
12s.
Which is 6-2, 5-3, 5-6, double 4, double 3.
But he's. I feel like.
It's like 1 in 4.
Oh, then you can dupe the 3s. That's cute. But he will be hitting off. He does not have a problem.
Yeah, he finds it.
Yep.
I'm trying to see how much time he's got. It looks like 15 minutes on the clock for Petco and about 7.
There's no way Petco has 15 minutes.
It looks like 15.
Really? Okay.
It looks a lot like 15. Well, it could just be the camera
glare,
reflected.
right.
It might be 5.
Yeah, 5 sounds right. Oh, look at this.
Because we've been through probably about 10 games so far. 11 games.
Oh, is this double 3s?
Double 3, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It does hit.
I think you do.
But,
oh, no. Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess there is this angle.
He's got a good race.
Right.
And he does this, honestly, you run around and hit, you're leaving 5 blots out? 4 blots?
4 blots.
I think that's probably a cube
no,
for
this
Petco if you
yeah.
hit.
I feel like this is probably,
yeah. Here you keep the cube at bay and it's fine. We've got 2 and a spinning 3.
Okay.
Stay back for the. Stay back on the 6.
Right.
I think double 6 is how bad is that? Not that bad.
No. Yeah, any hit either covers or pretty much lifts.
Yeah, only
with the exception of 6-5, right?
6-5 and 6-6. Everything else is pretty good, but I don't think he has a cube.
How is this race? It just feels like. I mean, he has a heavy 6 and 4 versus. Yeah, I feel like this is.
He does the signature Rattinger cube flick.
Yeah, he likes that. It's nice and denigrating. It's like.
I don't care what I'm giving you. Take
here. You deal with this.
Okay. All right. So. Past it, so probably a good cube. So we're looking at
no, that race, like I said, that race is the problem is the hits hit and lift. 17 numbers just make your day sad.
No, indeed. I think these 3-way scores are a little bit tricky. you're
Right, because you like to, as white, I know I like to cube early here and try and get that 4 points back and take the lead and break the spirit. See, look, Petco.
2-1. This is the royal 2-1 opening. Slotting, love it. We have Germany pulling something.
Oh no.
Then if they're pulling Germany,
I think it's the women's team, which means America lost.
Well, if they announced Germany first.
Huh?
If they announced Germany first, then they might say it.
They said the winning team, Germany.
Oh, did they? Okay. I didn't hear that. Okay. So
I need to look at my countrymen for a minute. I will be back.
Countrywomen.
Country people.
All right. Good luck. All right. So we got a hit. Petco's looking pretty good. 4-3. Okay, that anchor is going to stave off any possibility of a gammon here. 1-4. Just makes a 10 point. Love it. Three, 5. Boy, 2 down seems better than breaking the 8 to make the 3. Yeah. The 8 point is valuable. Oh, I didn't see you could make the 18. It does leave the blot on the 21 point very vulnerable to an attack. This seems to be fine. 3-5 hits. Yeah, you just hit. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry, it doesn't. 3-6. 3-5 just comes out. I think it's probably fine. You got the racing lead. If you can fade that double shot, you're doing pretty well. Five, 3 misses. Now you probably want to stay back. So put it on there and slot the 3. Make your board point, maintain as much contact as possible. Oh, now we have the cube. It's taken easily. Normally with holding games, you don't tend to cube until you've cleared the midpoint. But with that block back, it's a bit more of a gammon risk. So I mean, the race must have been enough to ship it. Double 5 probably runs out from the back. I don't know how much contact you're getting from that. The race, obviously you're still back in the race, so you're not delighted to run. But I don't see that you basically really want to break your midpoint here. So if you stay back on the 23, you are leaving back quite a lot of bad 6s, which turn into quite good 6s when you move off the 21. So yeah, the problem is like maintaining those three checkers back there means probably putting a spare on the 3 and slotting the ace, and you're going to run out of time. You're going to have to run off the next turn anyway. It just seems like a perfect way to do it now. I'm just running all the way to the 3, maybe. I don't know. Okay. He's got to have looked at the race for this. This is I don't know. This seems a little bit suspect. 5-3. You are making a point, I think. Oh no, you can come down with both. I think, yeah, if your race is good enough, then sure. You have some bad 6s afterwards. 6-5, 6-1, 6-3. Okay. Play calm. He's essentially counting on that the blot on the 23 to do all the defensive work. I'm not sure if it's cut out for the job.
5-4. Yeah, he can make his board, probably come down. Seems okay. Alright, so Pekka has to summon back. This makes it that block back a lot less vulnerable. 6-3. Slotting and probably coming into the 4. Or slotting the ace and coming into the 5 is fine. I don't like putting a fourth one on the 3. Two, 3. Yeah, this is probably a bit better than making the ace point. 3-6. And yeah, he can still win the race. I feel like 6 crossovers to 6, so it's not too bad. 3-1 does pick and pass. It can also make the 7 point, prevent it from running out with 5s. Pick and pass seems pretty good. You set the cube, there are a couple of gammons with 2 in the outfield. For the prime place, it's going to win more games. The other one's going to win more gammons. Three, 4. Okay. And this is gone decidedly Pekka's way. There are a couple of gammons with those 2 in the outfield. And he's not. If he can't get out quickly enough, then it's going to be quite tough to bring them home. 6-2. Bring 2 in, I think. Oh no, he does not want to leave the Joker 6-2 on the bar. That's completely understandable. 6-1. 5-4 brings 2 in, but which ones? Go to the 6 and the 3, I think. Seems reasonable. Get lots of builders for this 2 point. Friedrich really wants to go in on the 2. Doesn't. Double 6. 1-3. Doesn't make the point. Probably comes in. He doesn't want to dump checkers, and I think he can leave that Joker because you gotta bring it in at some point. Yeah, just bring that up. He's leaving 2 5s. 2 5 from the bar is the only thing that saves Friedrich here. It exists. We've seen it before. He does not get it. Rolls into the double 6. Petko is cruising home. 6-2. Alright, cruising a little awkwardly, but cruising nonetheless. Yeah, comes in, takes one off. Double 5, nope. We're wasting all those beautiful big doubles. 6-2. Happy to clear. Friedrich would be happy coming with either. Just coming in. So coming out, fine. Yeah, you should save the gammon here and go to 10-9, 3-4 away. Although double 4, we are getting a few gammons here. That would completely turn this match around. Okay. 2-5. Yeah, 2 nice crossovers, directly 13-6. 3-5. 2-3. Comes around. Comes down and probably comes in. You can waste the pip to get a crossover. The wall has moved, and Carter is back with us. What's going on back there, Carter?
The U.S. ladies have fallen to Germany, so heartbreaking. It looks like Romania is going to get knocked out by Sweden because it's a 2-2, but
they pulled it back, Sweden.
Dorel Leon is he's got like 8 behind the 6 prime right now.
Oh.
So.
To the DMP? Yeah, okay. All right. And this is Jin, so 10-9 to Friedrich.
All right.
It's closer than it looked a few games ago.
We are going to be seeing an early cube with hopefully a gammon.
Yeah, I love playing 4.
I'm not saying by who, but hopefully his name rhymes with Metko Kostadinov. So yeah, yeah. Now I'm. Right. He's probably trying to get another cigarette break in. So.
I don't blame him. It's oh God, is that the sun?
I know. It's so nice to have a look. Everyone's now outside.
I've missed it. All right. There's a little bit of discussion. We can't actually hear, but you lucky viewers at home, you'll be able to hear what's going on.
All right. It's now. Oh my God, Bob, who was winning handily. It's now at DMP.
Oh yeah. All right. I was gonna increase the brightness and not touching the video settings. Okay, so let's. Oh yeah, that's why they've stopped.
Right.
Okay.
It's so funny because it's like every team, if it's crucial, everyone stops and they go, okay, let's watch it. I mean, this is, these are the playoffs, right?
All right, well, let's switch to the to the big screen so we can watch as well. All right. To the main action. All right. So. We're having a break apparently.
Yep. He wants a cigarette and they want to watch the game, and so do we. So let's flip to the big screen.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to this then. We're probably not seeing Petco playing for a little while. Okay. So, you had a little wander around the playing hall today. What's the atmosphere like in there?
Right now, between ecstatic glee and soul-crushing despair,
Yeah.
it's now it is the playoffs, and you just had 3 teams eliminated, I believe. The UK is dead.
France,
France is out.
Denmark's
out. Denmark's out. Netherlands. I mean, Netherlands are put up a strong team.
Netherlands are not to be scorned.
Sweden, I believe, is going to go through.
Yeah.
That means
It'll
they're probably
stay
playing the
around.
US. I think next if the US pulls it out.
Yeah.
So it's we can actually pull up. I can pull up the picture of what's going on and. Okay. Yeah. So, Denmark lost to the Netherlands.
France lost to Georgia.
France lost to Georgia.
And it's Sweden, Romania.
Oh, so it would be the U.S. Georgia. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Have you ever been to Georgia?
Yes, one of the tournaments. Oh, is it Tbilisi? Is that how you pronounce it?
Tbilisi.
Tbilisi. Yeah. Yep.
I love that city. You eat so well.
Yeah. Yeah. The food's
You eat
insane.
so well.
So okay, but we're America or the United States and
Georgia.
could be.
David,
I don't want to
David
jinx
and
it.
Goliath affair.
Yeah, United States versus Austria is playing to play against Georgia.
Okay.
So
this is I'm not going to say weaker because Georgia, they do have a very decent team. I only know one of the players, like Bakar Matakashvili.
you don't know Nodar Gagwa?
I've played him.
Legendary.
I've played him, but I've never spoken to him.
Creator of Mind Sports. He's moved all over, but he's now heading. Is he who is the captain of the Georgian team?
He is Nodar Gagwa.
I would think so because he's been
No, indeed. I can see Antoinette Williams in the room. Just
Yeah,
having a look
she's
at
trying
Joe
to
Russell's match.
root for us because
We have a
ladies are
visitor on the streaming chair.
That's a UK.
She's wearing a spectacular top.
I love the elephants. I love the
So
elephants.
let's switch over so you guys can get a good look at that.
I want to see what they are serving for lunch here.
Sure. Oh, it looks like Friedrich is back.
Oh,
We'll see if that lady wants to get up or not.
she's like, what? I don't need to. Excuse me.
Oh. Okay. All right. That's. I think we're getting back to serious matters.
No, we're not.
Oh no, apparently we're
No,
not.
we're not.
All right. And someone either knocked the table or the mic or the camera, so I'm gonna sort that out.
When I come back, so this time is running and I stopped it.
Well, that's something you just have to do on your own. But it's
I was repairing it.
for sure. So it's the cube is still in the middle, which is the most important thing. And this looks like a tricky 4-3 played by Friedrich, and here is the cube. It came right at exactly the right time.
I know, nothing else was important that became before this.
No, not at all. Do you take this cube? There's a lot of gammons.
Yeah, but I feel like I can take this because if he doesn't roll the number, you counter prime him with a lot of rolls,
yeah,
right?
This is true. You're winning quite a lot, but the gammons are high. Obviously, the money is the double 4.
Right.
Double 4 is an absolute crushing roll. But what about that? Like if it hits 1, then you're coming in most of the time. Double 2 doesn't hit, so it's just the 4s and 3-1.
And
and
the 6-2-3-5.
And even if it doesn't, if you roll something like just 2-3, he's making the bar point and he's strong.
Right. He's got a strong position, but again,
yeah.
It's that score dependent. So often you're trying to.
Yeah, but it's a tricky one. These ones, like, you're so terrified, but
do you see that Mate is doing all this garbage right in the midst? Has he lost his mind? Okay, he took and
okay, so it's not the crushing roll. He comes in, it probably hits back now. Yeah. But now might get to the point where there's a lot of checkers back and big gammon risk. 4-6 does not hit, but does come out. He's got a nice racing lead now.
Right.
Okay.
But Petko was trying to hold off because if Joe wins his game, this is a rubber match. He's the U.S. will have won. So and gone through.
Okay, so we got a little bit of counter prime. Do you step up to here?
Yeah, I think I do, but
I think you got to keep the ace point anchor just in case.
Right. When things go bad, and they do go bad.
Oh, they can go very bad. You hit and come down, maybe?
Maybe you could just come out and,
Come out and hit? There's so many returns if you do that, though. This seems very natural.
Right.
Although Friedrich has a better board. Like, a hit is very dangerous. And he does hit 4, and I think 6-5 is... Okay, he goes to the split.
24-23. You want the higher anchor. You're still against this weird 4 prime in front of you.
4-5.
Getting hit again.
Hit again, yeah, probably better. Oh, you can come out and challenge that strip midpoint. I think you've set in the cube, you're going for gammon. So.
Right, yeah, you're right. Yeah. When all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. And right now you just want to...
This board is full of nails.
Yeah. And all it takes is one awkward come in, one little 2-6, one little 5-6.
Yeah. All right, 1-5 also. Yeah, it hits back. Okay.
This could be a winning or losing sequence in literally one roll.
Okay. All right. There are some good ones. There are some mediocre ones. 6-2 is a hit, and probably just keep going.
Yeah, I don't think you're trying to make.
Although with 2 on the bar, you can come up to the 18.
Yeah.
Which this makes a lot of sense.
Until now.
4-2. He comes in with both. This is a nice roll.
Right.
It doesn't hit, but he's anchored, so he's in this for a while, and it's not like a 4-away, 2-away where.
Oh, and look at this 5-4. This is.
Yeah, and this seems about it. Yeah. Like now the loose hits come with a little bit more danger.
Right, but you're still loose hitting because you want to send these guys behind the prime.
3-5. You can't point on head. You can double hit. I don't know if you want to.
I don't think you want to here. You've got a decent structure. You can also make the bar point here, right?
This is true, and that guy on the 4 point will not be in that much danger.
Right.
So this makes a lot of sense, putting a lot of pressure on that strip midpoint.
But the fight is kind of in this vicinity, right? It's down low, so maybe you just come to the 5 and just go, okay, I've got, you have the checker. Yeah, I kind of like this.
Okay.
So
that's fine. You maintain contact. The race seems pretty oriented towards Friedrich, although I'm not sure. It's so asymmetric. I have trouble with these. Coming out to the mid seems.
Is this a 6-2?
Really strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Petko wants to either contain or hit.
And can he do either? He can.
He can neither.
Ooh. Oh. Okay.
I guess you can just make the 3.
Yeah, you're not loving that. You don't want to go crazy, come down to the 7 and hit. It seems a bit much. You could come down with 2.
I think this looks right.
Yeah, it's like 1 6 3 4 3 5 6 2.
Some of the 6s hit anyway, so that's not.
Yeah. Is there anything better to do? Like coming down, this is a more classic priming play, but it's very difficult to make that midpoint without sacrificing something.
Right. And then you've pretty much given up, your little sentinel in the mid. So now he gets to own the outfield.
Yeah. Well, any 6 from Friedrich slotting the bar would just be crushing. Okay. This seems pretty good. 3-4 hits. Finds this. There are some returns. 2s are duped. But apart from that, 6-3 is not what he wanted. Obviously not going to see a recube at this score. No. 1-4 hits.
Yet again.
And another one comes down, I think. Yeah. Okay. There's 2 on the bar. Thank you, Petco.
Yeah. Petco, just a 2. You don't need to get fancy here.
He gets the 2 and the
2
4.
and the 4.
On 2-4 back game with
which ends up winning a lot anyway.
Dubious timing, but some timing.
There's some timing. What do you mean dubious timing? He's got 2 on the 13. He's got.
True. If you can avoid the double 4s, he's fine. 4-3 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I think you're winning more going forward
And now
than
you've
playing
got
a back
some
game.
weird Cummins.
1-6, beautiful.
1-6 is not.
Plays itself. 6s and 7s. We have a double 3. Make the bar, right?
Yep. Yeah. That feels
Get
right.
a nice priming structure.
Now the 1-6 plays fun.
Oh yeah. 2-1.
Okay. Yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah, I think you have to hit. Yeah.
He's like, wait. Oh, that's right. The hit.
Yeah. Okay. So starting wants to come in. A6 doesn't do the job.
Okay. Well, dancing here is not the worst thing that's happened to Petco.
2-6 is a bit ugly. Yeah. 3-2.
2-3. Okay.
Coming in, and the 3. What do you do? Do you slot the 2? Do you stack one on the 3? Now being hit is not that bad.
Right, but it really,
the ultra pure play is slotting the 4, but you don't want to let
that
it
may
just
be a
come
little
out,
too much. And also, when you get hit, you still need to get that checker off his 23 to somewhere else.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to be forced off his 21.
Yeah, and let's not forget that the gammons matter to Friedrich as well. It's not 2 aways that.
There's some kind of.
Yeah. Okay. So no, you didn't get a 6-3.
Right.
Roll
Exactly.
again.
I was still playing. Right. Oh, he's got a 6-3 from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just keep going. Yeah, for sure. So
you do have some 7s and 9s.
Not all of them. 2s and 3s. All right.
2-1.
Okay.
That's good.
I like
I think
using,
I slot the 4.
I like using the builder from the 3 because that's the only place it really wants to go.
Right.
Okay. Is Arda going to come and commentate with us? I'm not sure.
Arda's just going to strut through and grab some lunch.
Okay.
All right. So they held a little bit of a point. So you're going to have
6-2. That's
6-3.
nice.
6-2 or
6-2. 6-2.
Okay,
You're running.
Yep, all the way.
Do you hit if you're Friedrich and you roll a 3?
I don't think I do. I don't want to give him extra time.
Oh, double ace.
I guess you're forced.
Yeah.
You know.
You
If
don't
you
wanna
could
do
have just
that.
gone past him, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But
Like in there are some bad entering numbers like what, 4-5,
2-6.
2-6, 5-6. He's probably not too unhappy to fan here.
Right.
He's preserving a bit of timing. Double 4 is okay. Yeah, brings them in. That's pretty good.
All right, now you really want to come in now because you may get shots literally the next roll. Okay.
3-5 doesn't quite make it. 6, 5. Is this no? The 6 doesn't play.
It's just a 5, and he plays
Yeah,
that one.
he's on the bar, so this is the moment to leave the shot on the outfield. Double 4, 4, 6, 4, 5 doesn't quite do it, but you're coming out.
Oh, you can make this point. This is fine. You're not really trapped. What are you worried about? Double 2s, double 1s? Double 1s
Yeah,
makes.
well, I'm thinking about the shot in the future because the 7 point is a much better containing point than the 2. The gap on the 4 could be a problem later.
I'm sorry, what gap? Oh, you were mentioning a gap.
Yeah. Oh, now he comes out. Yeah, now he'd be worried about the double 2s. For 1, you just taking 1 off, I think. Don't think you have a choice. Oh, you have a choice. 6, 3. Okay, he's made his board. His timing is good. Although Friedrich's probably not leaving many shots in the near future. 1, 3 is 2 off.
Forced
Yeah.
because you can't move off the 5.
Yeah. 5, 3. You're coming in. I think you're holding those anchors for another roll.
Right.
I don't like this because you're giving him some nice small numbers, the small pick and pass numbers, the small pointing
But
numbers.
does he want a small pick and pass because he can come in behind him, which
Yeah.
is the.
But
I
things
feel
like double ace, things like that. 5, 2. Okay, this is a little bit rough. Take 1 off the 5 and then slot the ace. Yeah.
Okay.
You got any bad numbers? 3s play fine, 4s play fine. 2, 3. Okay, slot the
Right.
bar.
Yeah, you're waiting for the number, right? You've got a 5, 4.
4.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, you're just stacking
Right.
the ace.
Right, but this is where the bad numbers come.
Oh yeah.
Something small.
4,
Okay.
5. Yeah, you're holding on to that block.
Yep.
You want the double shot if it comes.
I'm sorry. When it comes, did you say?
5, 4. Doesn't come yet.
Does not come yet.
He's holding, but 2, 2. Yeah, plays almost forced.
Yeah.
Many shot levers here. 6, 1 is not one of them.
Wow.
Okay, that's a beautiful roll.
And you get to slime your way through.
Indeed. The cup's probably slipping around in Petko's sweaty palms at the moment.
Right. Well, he's got a.
Because
Got a couple numbers.
he can lose gammons here. 2, 3. All right, now you're so unlucky if you don't get a shot. Oh, he'd have. Yeah. I hate that one. All you want to do is roll the ace or the 2 to split.
Right. So you could get the extra shots.
Yeah. Okay. This is a huge roll for Friedrich right here. 6, 3. All right, the shot comes, but it's only.
It's only an ace, and it's a very important ace, Petko.
Oh yeah. 6, 5 doesn't get it.
And he has to run.
Yeah. Is there any point in staying? Like nothing. You'll
Double
never.
ones
you'll,
forces, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
you'll never get a shot.
Right.
And this is the only way they're gonna try and save the gammon. Double 4, and this is gin. All right.
All right.
Oh, okay. It's all down to
Joe Russell.
Joe Russell. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much, Carter.
Cheers. Thanks. Thank you, James.